Welcome to Sunday League Podcast. You know we can talk trash. If you ain't with it, you can fall back. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast, the podcast. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast, the podcast. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast. You know we can talk trash. If you ain't with it, fall back. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast, the podcast. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast, the podcast.
What's cracking, you fucking bush leaguers, and welcome back to SLTP. Bit of a hiatus. This is episode 238. I'm here with my motherfucking co-host, Frank.
What's up? What's up, gang?
Everybody loves Frank because he goes on and on and on.
Tangent King.
Jesse's currently playing in a
playoff
game in
somewhere in America.
SoCal MSBL. Is it against the Moonshots?
Nah, I was talking to him earlier. He said he's with the Marlins. I don't know what city they're from, but the Marlins against somebody else because Moonshots play.
It's probably the OC Marlins.
OC Marlins or whatever Marlins. My bad. I don't mean no disrespect. I just can't remember.
Yeah, man. So Jesse's playing baseball. He plays more baseball than we do. It's kind of. Is that a
cool.
good thing? It's cool and it's not. Depends on how you look at it. It's cool in the sense it's like, that's awesome, man. Like, we all just want to play ball. But
the Seawolves. Moonshots are playing the Seawolves.
Oh, okay.
And then, let me see.
As it pertains to the podcast, though, with Jesse playing sometimes while we're recording.
Shit's annoying.
It's like,
it's not so much annoying. I think it's just more like.
Yeah, I think annoying is.
Annoying's too strong because I'm not annoyed.
That's aggressive.
I think it's inconvenient at times. Like
the Marlins are playing the Dirt Bags.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's Geach, and Marquez is that his name?
They play on the Dirt Bags.
Yeah, they play on the Dirt Bags.
I thought they played on the Moonshots.
No.
Oh, well, I don't know, bro. I don't know them.
Nobody needs to know what we're talking about.
If you know,
but
shout
out to them.
Shout out, no, yeah, for sure. Shout out to them.
I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing Cole's name right.
Shout out to Cole Geach, Daddy. Hey, Daddy. Damn, Frank's looking at me like, please don't do that voice.
I don't care. Do what you got to do.
Frank cares.
I don't care.
Frank, it's been
8 months. It's been the fucking eternity, according to some of these fucks.
It's been a long time.
It should have left you.
That shit's funny, man. A lot has happened since the last time we were on here. The last episode we did, it was for Jesse. I remember opening up that episode saying, I really don't want to do this episode or something like that.
That one was for Jesse.
So we did it only for Jesse because what did he do? He did something.
I can't remember.
He showed up.
Yeah.
He showed up, man.
I think because sometimes it's a drag to do this shit. And it's not so much a drag because it's not like we're not trying to do it.
I like doing this, but to make the time for it is sometimes it gets a little.
I think with your kids, the schedules, and all the other stuff we got going on. Like, for example, we got Arizona coming up this week. Mm-hmm. And I'm not trying to jump too far ahead, so I'm not going to talk about Arizona. But, like, just planning for that. And then when we have trips or stuff. Yeah. Like, the week I went to Seattle. Like, making time for that, I had to come back, and I'm like, dude, I'm not trying to pod.
You want to go watch? You went to the Wolves Refuge.
Yeah, like the rescue.
I don't know. Why did I say refuge?
It is a refuge, technically.
The refugee wolves.
But like
the R-dubs.
It's just hard. Sometimes it's just schedules conflict, and then like Jesse plays a lot of games. Sometimes my girl wants to go somewhere, and
Jesse's girl needs to lock him down, so he only plays like once a week.
They need to move to Fontana like they originally planned.
Dude, there's a house across the street that's for sale. I was just looking. I was like, why are they moving?
I think
random.
I think it's more of like a convenience. I think it's not more of a convenience thing. I think right now would probably be the best time to sell and like make profit because where my girl lives, it's Rancho, right? And a bunch of the houses went up for sale, and them bitches didn't even last like a week.
Damn.
Like some of them, there's one right now that's taking a little bit longer to sell. But these dudes that own their own business, I think it's like some type of construction business. I don't know if it's like masonry or whatever. Mm-hmm. But these fools bought the corner lot house, so it's like pretty much they have the bigger backyard and everything. Mm-hmm. And within I'm guessing they're probably from the LA area because all their like numbers are like 818 and all the business numbers that they have on their checks.
Right.
But these fools like legitimately redid like the whole backyard, did the garage.
Must be nice shit.
But the whole thing is that a lot of those dudes like bought their homes in LA like way back.
Yeah.
And like right now, those houses are dumb.
They're skyrocketing and they're tiny. Sometimes they're fucking small as shit. It's annoying.
I have a cousin that lives off of what street is it? He lives in pretty much South Central, like a couple exits south of where like the Coliseum's at or something like that.
Right.
And this motherfucker's house is worth like $1.2 million, dog. And I'm talking about it's a shack.
It's a shack.
It's a shack with a fucking garage where his son lives in the back. They converted it, but legitimately, to me, it feels like the house I currently live in is small. It's cozy, but like I feel like his house, because of how many people live there,
is smaller.
It's small, and then the neighborhood's so jam packed.
Right.
Because my neighborhood, like,
it's one of those streets where like two cars can't like cross
it's
opposite directions.
It's weird, dude. It's like you know what?
There's nowhere to park. Like you have to put your trash cans out. Like like that's where you find the true parking Nazis. Dude, I would lose my shit out there.
Have you seen the reels where the dude like goes around picking up people's like cones? Because people will steal traffic cones from like construction sites in different places
in front of their house,
and they put them in front of their house to try to like. Obviously, like parking Nazis, right? So like then they'll do that, and then this dude goes around and he picks them up and he takes them back.
That's funny.
And like he goes, "Oh, you're not supposed to do that. You can't be doing that." Right. And like he legit does that all throughout.
So is he breaking the law by stealing stuff back to give? Take back?
I think that's where like the gray area exists. Because think about it: if you stole that cone and it doesn't really belong to you, like let's say it says LA dot, right? Because that's the Department of Transportation or LA Water and Power, LAWP, and you take those cones and then you put them in front of your house. Like, are you really gonna call the cops and be like, "Hey, they stole my cones that I stole from somebody else"?
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Like,
you black them out.
But you know, people. But some people don't care, dog. Some people are just like, "All right, you got me."
Them LA folks don't care.
And I think some people are just
they get got and they're just like, "Fuck you." They're just like, "Fuck you." Like they can't take the L.
You just got to take the L sometimes. It's part of the game, right? Like if you know you weren't doing right to begin with, you can't be mad when somebody checks you on it.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's not the case for a lot of folks. Anywhere, not just LA folks, but anywhere.
No, yeah. I just find it.
I may have misspoke like 10 seconds ago, but Frank, hold on. Let's go around the horn with our fielder's choice. What are you drinking?
For sure. So right now I'm just drinking coffee because my fucking head hurts, and I haven't had coffee like in the last few days. So I'm guessing that's why. So I have a vanilla cream cold brew, and then on deck
is it spiked?
No, it's not spiked.
Where's it from?
Starbucks. Yeah, my bad. See, I'm forgetting details. It's been a few weeks.
Shout out Starbucks. Give us free caffeine.
And then I got a Kirkland Signature sparkling flavored water, orange mango flavor. This one's spiked.
Spiked. Yeah.
I put Kirkland vodka in
Fuck yeah, let's fucking go. That's a bit of a variation of a Bowski bomb, just minus the caffeine.
Yeah,
you know,
it's a good flavor. I tried it before. Like I spiked it, and I was like, "Oh, this is pretty solid."
Yeah,
I'm not a big fan of sparkling waters, but
no, definitely not. But it's flavored, so. Yeah. I am having an amaretto on ice.
Nice.
On the rocks, as some classy folks would say. It's not Di Serono because I just don't have that bottle. No, but I have some generic amaretto on hand. So
I think for the alcohol per volume, if you can find a good dupe of Di Serono,
a good dupe,
like it's worth getting because like
1,000%. Sometimes the bottles aren't. I think Di Serono, like you're paying for the bottle.
Yeah,
you know, because like I find this particular one comparable to the Di Serono. I like it. So you know,
I think low key, and this is gonna be like a hot take, and people are gonna get mad at me. I think after seeing so many TikToks and Instagram reels and all this stuff of these dudes that are like tequila connoisseurs, and even people within our circle that know like a little bit more about tequila, vodka, rum, fucking whiskey, and all that. A lot of times you're just paying either for name brand or for some fucking type of gimmick, whether it's the bottle or this,
especially tequila bottles.
This C-list celebrity makes this or whatever.
C-list celebrity, George Clooney.
But like it's just stuff like that. I think sometimes you end up paying more for shit just because of the fact that like it gets right.
The marketing.
It catches heat.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean it goes on a heater and it's like everybody wants it. Like when Casamigos was out during COVID. Mm-hmm. People swore by it, and I tasted it. I was like, "This is horrible."
That's George Clooney, baby.
And then, like, when Terramana's good, but also Terramana's very like,
Terramana was cool.
It has a lot of like, well, from what I've learned, they do a lot of additives.
Yeah.
And then I've tasted stuff that like has been brought straight back from like Jalisco or wherever they like make the shit. tequila.
Yeah, tequila Jalisco.
Yeah, so like they come,
it's an actual city, people.
Yeah. So I've tasted that because they've snuck the bottles back over, or they were allowed to bring one or two, whatever it was, whatever customs allow.
I think per person is one bottle or one case of like beers or one bottle of liquor you can bring back.
I know people sneak them in water bottles. It's pretty funny.
Damn, that takes away from the presentation of the bottle, though,
it
right?
does, but it's just one of those things where like,
or like you cross them with an empty bottle type of thing.
I think it's just kind of one of those
for
things.
the border agent, like, why is your
because you could put it on like your not your carry on, the one that the checked luggage, like they do with the cheese, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Queso yeah. Queso de los menonitos. Like my dad, they would take off to Mexico sometimes, and they'd bring back cheese from the Mennonites. Yeah. You know, if you don't know what Mennonites are, they're basically Germans that live in Mexico and they speak Spanish. It's crazy.
And they're like
they're kind of Amish.
Yeah, they're pretty much Amish.
They're like Mexican Amish people.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
But they're like absolute farmers with overalls and shit. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, it's the funniest shit. Yeah. Like from an imagery standpoint, right? Because when you think about Amish people, you only think about them here.
Yeah.
But then when you think about the Mennonites in fucking Mexico, you're just like, Paisa Mennonites
it's crazy, bro. But they're like absolute hicks that speak German, and they're very fluent in Spanish. Yeah. It's crazy to me. And then you'll see them talking to like a Tarahumara, and I'm just like, huh. This is an odd group.
This is mad confusing right now.
Yeah, dude. You've ever had milk straight from the cow?
Nah, never.
Never? It's very different from your traditional milk you get here.
You know, well, I heard there's like dangers to doing that too.
It's not pasteurized. It's warm.
Well, I heard there's like dangers to it too, since it doesn't like get filtered or do anything like that. Yeah. And I know there's like the crowd that says, "Oh, well, filtering it and doing this is bad for it." And like I get it, right? I fucking get it, but at the same time, it's like there's probably risks to just drinking it from a cow that you have no history on. Yeah. You know who used to do that? All the foods in Muscoy. They used to do.
I'm sure they're doing that now.
They do champurrado, and then they would like bring the champurrado.
Straight from the cow. Yeah,
straight to into the cup. With the champurrado, and I'm like, no part of that was desirable to me.
I see what you.
I think
it's your point for sure. Like I agree.
Presentation too.
I agree with you. It's like, like I don't really want to drink that, especially like this fucking whitewashed little Mexican kid. Yeah, you know, going out to Mexico. It's like I don't want to drink that. Like,
yeah, I'm definitely city compared to my dad.
Where's the gallon milk?
Yeah, like my pops grew up on a farm. They had pigs. They had cows. They like had horses. I remember the first time I went out there, I was like, jumped on a horse and everything. I'm over here, bro. Like I live in the concrete jungle. Like what? Yeah, like what are you talking about? Like And even now, I'm still like disconnected from that lifestyle. But yeah, stuff like that. I used to laugh because I'd be like, "How the fuck does that like TSA not stop you fools for bringing back bricks of cheese?" Because like I'm guessing when it runs through
bricks of cheese, they're not always bricks. They're like circles.
Yeah,
sometimes you get a circle.
No, but like sometimes like my mom
fucking blocks, dude. It's crazy.
Because my mom
in an ice chest, random ass ice
random
chest,
shit,
tortillas from fucking.
Random bread,
queso acero or whatever the fuck, like
because my mom, since I'm half Honduran, my mom would go to Honduras, and my dad loved the like the dried cheese or whatever the fuck it's called. I can't remember what it's like, dry aged or whatever. And she'd bring back bricks, dog, like, and then they were like lo repartían, so like they were just like she'd bring it back for my dad, but then she'd have to share with like a couple of like family members that lived out here, and I'd just be like, damn, dude, like how the fuck did they not like pull you to the side and be like, is that it's a brick of white.
Exactly.
It's just not.
It's like, I'm gonna take a look at that. Slice it open, get a sample. Like, you're good. Imagine being a border patrol agent. You're just sampling everybody's shit. You go home to your wife, like, guess what I tried today? I got some dry aged Honduran cheese. It was fucking amazing. It's exquisite.
I always laugh because you know how people do get shit confiscated and they don't get like, obviously they don't. There's no real repercussion. Other than like, because the person can claim like, "Oh, I didn't know I couldn't bring that much," or,
right,
and they're not gonna let you break it apart. So it's just like, I wonder,
breaking up cheese, like just keep it, dude. Like,
just give me face. Just give me half, and you can have the other half. It's just so funny to me. I'm pretty sure that's not how it works, but you know, because I've never tried to bring anything back from like any international trip I've ever been, other than the customary like shot glass or magnet or some. Little trinket that you can give somebody like to be like, I thought about you when I was enjoying my life away from you.
No, for real. I'll sometimes like my mom will. She's been traveling Mexico a lot, her new boyfriend.
Damn.
My mama got
dad?
My mama. No. He's a nice dude. We've met. And shit.
I know, but it's just a joke, right?
Of course, he's very polite and shit. But like, I'm just like, I just want to be like, hey man, like,
you're not my daddy.
You're not my daddy. Get out my face. Which you banned? You banned. No, I just wanted to say banned. But I got this buzz in my ears. Jesus Christ.
I know. I don't know where it came from. Is it my mic?
It's my mic. There you go.
My bad, fellas.
Yeah, we don't. I don't do too much editing here, bro. I don't believe in editing. It's just it takes away from the rawness of.
Well, this is
The
organic.
organic, yeah.
The feeling of the pod. That was my bad. I didn't realize that. Like I tugged on it a little bit.
Pause.
Damn,
Dude. Speaking of pause, I've been working heavily on the 2023 Arizona NABA World Series when I went with the Mets.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty fire so far.
It's almost done. It's just long.
Yeah, it's
long.
45 minutes from what I saw so far.
It's gonna be a rough 45 minutes, give or take. What I'm gonna struggle with, I want to end it with a monologue, and that's where I'm gonna struggle with, like to get it done. Remember, I gave myself a deadline of like I got to do it before the next World Series. Well, that's 2 days away, 3 days away, right? And we'll get to all that. We'll give our thoughts and all that shit. Oh, that was a birthday gift, Frank.
No, I was just looking at it. I was like, never saw it before.
Yeah, that was a birthday gift.
No, but yeah, you need to fucking finish that shit up. But
it's almost done. It's almost done.
The 15 minutes I've seen, pretty good.
Yeah. And then I was
Poacher Pat's in it.
Poacher Pat. Or Padawan Pat?
Padawan Pat.
Padawan Pat.
You'll know what we mean by that.
Yeah. That it's not out, so you shouldn't know.
You were the chosen one.
Dude, you're telling me. You were the chosen one! What else does Anakin say? But now I have the higher ground.
No, that's
so he's cooked.
That's homeboy. What's his name?
Obi-Wan,
yeah. It says, yeah.
You were the chosen one. Yeah, I open it up a certain way. I'm just trying to have some fun with it.
I think you have to have fun with it because it's like, who the fuck wants to post 45 minutes of a bunch of laps? Like,
who wants to post something of? Who wants to post a 45-minute video of something that happened 2 years ago? I mean, that's fair, right? It's which is on me. It's my fault that it's taken 2 years to actually make this vlog, and I want to get it out mostly because since we're going to Arizona, for the 2025 NABA World Series,
we might have something special for y'all too
Rookie
when we're
National.
out there.
We might
keep an eye out.
We might
keep your notifications on from whatever platform you decide to listen to.
There's only two platforms. There's only two to three platforms that SLTP utilizes.
You never upload to YouTube Music?
I don't upload to YouTube Music. It's just it'll.
I guess I'm not listening.
You
know what's funny? That's actually a good bundle though. Like if anybody's out there listening, you get premium YouTube, right? No ads, no nothing. Right. But you also get YouTube Music included.
Yeah.
So it becomes
that's how Prime is.
Yeah, but like that's kind of like the benefit of it because if you get Spotify or anything else, my biggest thing is that they still have a lot of work to do with like their interface, like their
Spotify does.
No, YouTube Music because it spins off of YouTube, but I think like they need to have like a little bit of separation, a better search feature.
Gotcha.
Like, but
they don't call you Tech Poppy for nothing.
But like that's the only thing that I've noticed. But honestly, the takeaway for not having commercials on YouTube is like glorious.
Bro, the commercials on YouTube are absolutely fucking brutal.
Yeah.
Like my little one watches YouTube all the fucking time. She watches it doesn't matter what she watches.
She watches
kid shit.
Yeah, she watches like it's weird because it's like can you call
she's on that Sugar Star shit right now.
Yeah, but it's geared at kids, but it's an adult, which is always like a trip to me.
It's weird. Yeah.
And it's not weird in the sense that like they're doing anything weird. It's more like
how can you keep up the act for so long?
Yeah.
As an I would like to call myself an experienced YouTuber.
Yeah.
Novice, like to the novice level, but experienced to the novice level, right? I don't think I could keep up an act for that long in a video. It's very difficult. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Yeah, because it's like
for me, not to cut you off, but for me, like any of the vlogs I've ever done, like that's just really how I am.
Yeah.
But you also have that like that little nervous side of you, like interacting with the phone that you're holding or whatever camera that you're holding in your face. You know, you get the talking head. Like Jesse's real particular about his talking heads for Instagram. Roughly the same idea for YouTube, because at
Jesse
some point,
has
like
stage presence, so
yeah, he's really good with how he verbalizes whatever he wants to say.
The way he articulates it,
that verbalizes. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. But my vocabulary is absolute trash. You know, I'm not as educated as Mr. Tech Poppy over here.
Slightly.
Slightly. I'm slightly uneducated.
Every day I try to kill brain cells more and more.
With weed? Do you do the weed thing? No.
The alcohol.
With the alcohol. You drink every day, Frank?
Nah, hell no. Dude, I could not.
Dude, there was a time where I was drinking often, daily. For no reason. I was just like, I'm going to have a drink. Yeah. It wasn't like depressed drinking.
Yeah, you just wanted one.
I was just like, ooh, that amaretto is looking, that shit's looking good.
But I think
pour a little glass, and then like with dinner, you know, something like that.
I think it's easy to. It's weird because you know how you meet people with addictive personalities, and like,
I'm him, addictive personality,
and like you see them and the way they move, and you're just like, damn, dude, you need to drink every day, huh? Or you need to like,
right?
For example,
he's that robot dick. You know, them robot dicks, you know what I'm talking about.
No, yeah. Because I'd be...
Vape.
Yeah, the vapors.
For those that don't know, vape.
Yeah, because I have homies that, like, do that shit, and I'm just like, bro, like...
Lay off the robot.
We're only going to be, like, out for, like, an hour. You really need it that bad? Like, relax.
Yeah. Robot dick, baby.
Yeah, it's weird, but... No, yeah.
That's how I make it gay. It's like, oh, you're gay because you're stuck on that robot dick.
No, yeah. But, yeah. I see what you're saying about the YouTube stuff, though. Like...
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's a bit of an act, but, like... You know, you're trying to put on a show, like of course, like you have to be genuine to an extent, but at the same time, like there's certain things that you to keep it consistent, like you have to maintain a certain persona.
Yeah, for sure. There has to be like a bit of authenticity to it, or for the most part, be like have authenticity to it, and then like obviously there's gonna be certain things you dramatize to like make work, right?
Right.
Because you're not going to always be perfect with it. And like, because you see the edits on, like, who's the one that's, there's like a bunch of them, right? Like the baseball personalities, like now there's like 100. There's,
100's funny. See, he's putting up an act. Like he's not really like that.
Yeah.
Eric Sim is genuine.
Eric Sim, I feel like his,
Bat Bros, baseball,
Bat Bros,
genuine.
Like, genuine. Like, yeah, they just do them and then like whatever.
I think the Momentum folks,
I think that's where like Eric Sim, like, because now I know he was a part of it before, but now he's like,
he just announced that he's not with them anymore.
Well, because they're based out of California and he's in Arizona, right? Or are they both?
No, they're all in Arizona.
Oh, okay.
All that shit that you see
is in Arizona.
It's all in Arizona.
Oh, okay, so probably just difference of opinion, and then like,
I think so.
And to be honest, I think if I had to guess, what happened is you bring in the chick that I don't know her name, so no disrespect, but the girl that like is playing semi-pro ball and like. Pecos or whatever.
What's her name? I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
her and like obviously like with Bauer and stuff like that. I think your personalities or like scheduling conflicts and then certain other things probably just don't start to align, and you're just like, bro, I'm not gonna wait for you to do this, or I'm not gonna do this without that.
Right.
And I think
you're preaching to the choir.
and I think Eric Sim's probably in the point where he's like, well, I have enough followers on my own.
Which he built a following on his own. He was doing shit in his dungeon or whatever dungeon he was doing shit. He was like on the road to 95 or some bullshit like that, which was dope.
But he was in California at first, right? Or was he always in Arizona?
Fuck. I'm not entirely sure.
Because you know who I really like too, and I haven't seen any of his videos pop up lately, but I think he's in Arizona as well. It's the dude that used to train fools in his backyard and legitimately had like a mound and like everything back there. Fuck. And these would like do plyo and a bunch of other shit to try to get these dudes to throw harder. Can't fucking remember his name, but I haven't seen him. Because there's that guy, and then there's the other guy that played Mexican pro baseball, and like he always messes around. He's always like at a park with his dad or somebody, and they're always working grips, and he always has like the mic on his hat.
Is it the mic on the hat?
I can't remember, but he's a tall white boy. Like,
does he do like spacers in his toes?
I think so. That's
Roland. Robbie Rowe.
Yeah.
Robbie Rowe.
Yeah,
Robbie Rowe.
So Robbie Rowe's cool. I like watching his stuff.
I like Robbie Rowe a lot, yeah.
So there is another guy that kind of like, they have very similar appearances, but he has like a house. I want to say it's Arizona. and he has like dual bullpens in his backyard, and he has these dudes just work out, and then they go and throw a bullpen, and they're just trying to get their velocity up. But I'm guessing it's a lot of the college kids and a lot of the pros that are working out in Arizona, and they just want to work kind of like with everybody else, right? Like everybody else has their pitching camps and their pitching labs and all this other crazy stuff that they do to like try to get their velo up and all that. So, but I like watching that stuff, and that's authentic.
It's authentic, yeah.
Yeah, because you know who's not really that authentic, and like people love him though, but it's like an act. Is
the Dragon?
The Dragon.
Oh, that's definitely an act, but it's a good act. Yeah, I enjoy it because
it's wrestling meets baseball to me.
Yeah, yes, that's a very good way to put it. What's his fucking name? Burnout Boys.
Yeah,
College Burnout.
Like College Burnout.
Yeah, I've been following their shit.
But you know what I like
for a while.
But you know what brings
the mic'd up games. It's a lot of work. There's a lot of moving parts to that. Yeah. Like I would have a hard time executing that myself because I would need everybody to do their fucking part. No, yeah. And that's not gonna happen in our world. Nah. Like we're what we're doing.
I'm not helping you. Fuck that.
No, you barely, you barely want to do this fucking bullshit, which is fine. You know
what gives his authentic.
That's what makes you raw and authentic.
You know what's authentic about his though? That he always comes back.
He has no filter.
He not no filter.
He doesn't have a filter, bro.
No, he doesn't. But like what I'm trying to say is what makes his shit authentic is that he always doubles back like a month later or like a few weeks later, and then he shows you all the outtakes or where he's getting diced the fuck up or something. Like because in the videos, obviously you're trying to sell a certain like narrative, right? Where like your team's either really bad or really good. Mm. And then all of a sudden, like a month later, goes like, "Oh, check out like what it looked like before I finally got a hit off this dude," and like he was just getting like diced up in a cage by somebody.
So as far as like content, baseball content, folks. For example, like with College Burnout and Burnout Boys, what I like is consistency in the sense of like, okay, you started a story. For example, they did like their season 3 or whatever the fuck. They started season 3 and it may have taken them long to do it, but they finished season 3. You know what I'm saying? Whereas there's other teams that do their YouTube videos. Valley Boys, for example, they've probably not finished 2 out of their 4 seasons that they've done.
Damn.
They're currently, because I pay attention, bro. Like whatever they say on their video, they're in their like 5th season. Their 5th season of like their team playing in a league.
Yeah.
And so I haven't seen anything from the 5th season yet. I've only seen like whatever post on Instagram, like whether they won or lost.
Yeah.
But as far as YouTube is concerned, like if you start a season, like game 1 of season 1.
Yeah.
Well, I want to see the whole season. Like don't like get to game 4 and then you just
drop off.
Don't show anything else. And then you start season 3. You skip season 2 and then you start season 3. Like give me some form of
consistency.
Like I want to see the end of the story. Like, well, did you guys win or lose? Like what happened? And then now you're just like jumping to the next season. So it leads me to believe like, well, you guys lost. You must have lost and you must have sucked ass.
And I think that's kind of like the problem with that is like, if you're going to do it, you have to see it through.
That's ultimately what I'm getting at. Like, just fucking see it through. Like, but that's just a personal preference. Like, there's probably a million people out there that don't give a shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Not for sure. And I think it's also like.
That's probably why.
But that also fits that narrative too, because sometimes these fools try to like. The Valley Boys is like a collective, right? But it almost seems like only one guy's dude like is doing all the work.
You know? For sure.
So it's just one of those things where I'm just seeing it and I'm like, well, if it's only one guy, I see why. Mm-hmm. Like the seasons probably look like that because now I can tell you from managing the Gators, like it's people don't think it's hard work, but then you got so today I had an extra amount of guys, right? Mm-hmm. And I ended up hitting 12 and I know everybody's gonna be like, fuck, Frank, you hit 12. I'm like, number one, I had a new kid that looked pretty good up there, so I wanted to see him play. Yeah. And then we went through this thing where I have all these guys there, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna just let everybody play. Our season obviously didn't start off to like,
I know.
You know what I mean? Like right now, even now after getting a dub today, like we're still.
Hey, we popped our season cherry.
You're right.
We got a dub. Let's go.
But
we're not gonna lose them all.
Thank God.
Can't lose them all, right? Yeah. I mean, obviously can't win them all, but you can't lose them all either.
Yeah. So it's one of those things where we're 1-3-1 now. But it's like doing that and then trying to like imagine doing all that vlog editing, all the reels, all the Instagram shit. Yeah. Even if you have help, it's a lot of work and then you have to coordinate.
You have to coordinate, and you have to have trust in the people you're working with. Because if you don't, which I've always had a issue with, like
detaching,
yeah, like if I can't trust you to do what I'm asking, if I'm completely in charge, right? If I can't trust you to do what I'm asking you to do, then why are you here?
No, yeah.
Why are you I expect you to do it. Like the expectation is set, and you just got to do it.
No, and that's I think that's where like a lot of these creators, like they have a lot. It's their job, and like some of these dudes, like the dude that runs Valley Boys, I don't know his fucking name.
That is Steven Canez. Yeah. Tag him. Screen record this and tell him.
But like I think he's built his following off of like his own individual,
his own personal experience.
Yeah, his individual work, and then like you have guys like 100 and like Austin Schultz and a few of these other guys like Eric Sim, Domingo Ayala, the dude that does that one. You have these dudes that built these like solo ventures, and then they get thrust into something else,
right?
Because they're trying to get everybody else off the ground, or they're trying to show you their experience or whatever, and then you're just like, cool.
Yeah,
and
I think some burnout like sets in at some point for these guys.
Not only burnout, but even then, like it's
just you got to keep up with it. And sometimes it's just difficult.
Repetitive.
It's repetitive. Life gets in the way, and then like you try to do something new, and it's just like it don't hit. Yeah. You know what I mean? There was like a baseball stadium monopoly that all these fools got together and did, and like honestly, like it was a decent idea, but me personally, like I wasn't completely into it. There was no baseball involved.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
but I think
like how do you integrate playing baseball into the game of Monopoly? That's very difficult.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of bitey ass shit that goes out there, which creates even more burnout.
Bitey, what do you mean?
Like where you like, for example, there's one when Ohtani got traded, right? And this is one example of that. When Ohtani didn't get traded, he signed in the offseason with the Dodgers. And then like they won the World Series that following season. I had seen like one specific creator post up like, oh, when you see like a former player like Ohtani like go to the Dodgers and they automatically win a World Series or whatever, while like the Angels are in the drought. Right? There's this one specific creator that did it, and then all of a sudden like I saw like 10 other creators that are Angel fans do the same video.
Right.
And I think that's why like that leads to like another thing without like trying to tangent too far out. Swilly, who's working with John Boy,
right?
I think that's what made her content like a little bit more unique, because number one, she's a female, and number two, she had like a unique take on it, but she wasn't just biting everything everybody else was doing. It wasn't the same shit over and over again, just like with a different twist on it.
Right.
Like, do I think she's the most knowledgeable person about Angels baseball and history and all that? No, but I think she brings like a little bit of a fresher take to it. Right. And then most guys that follow baseball would rather see a girl talk about it than like, it's a little bit more intriguing. It's a little bit more fresh, whether you're like being a perv about it or you're just like interested in what she has to say to see if she really is valid or not. You know what I mean? Because sex sells, you know what I mean? At the end
what
of the
you're implying, like her being a female might attract a different audience, or might attract more of an audience.
It might attract women in general too, because nobody wants to see like these whiny fools talk about the same shit over. Because all they do is just like rebrand and keep going, and that's all they do every other video. Like if you ever go, and it's weird because I've noticed something on the algorithm too, where I see that like certain people post up videos, and then they repost them again like 3 months later. So for example, Austin Schultz does that, where like it's a video I've seen like 6 months ago, and then all of a sudden it makes it all the way back to the top of his timeline.
Right.
And I'm like, how are they doing that? Are they just reposting that video, or does it like, how do they get it to work to show up in the first like few videos that they already have? Because I know you can pin videos. I don't know how like the business accounts get more pins than like a regular account, because I know a regular account only gets 3.
I think they only get 3, dude.
So that's where I get confused, because I'm like, why is the algorithm so fucked up? Where like, or I've seen a video from a certain person, and then you go look on their page and like, oh, I didn't see this video. And then you go and try to find it, it's not there. And even though you've loaded the whole thing and you're looking for it, nothing.
Yeah.
So you get a lot of like different burnout, different things like that, and that's why I think it's hard to stay consistent with this shit.
I think that's why I've always tried to shy away from talking about like Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
On here. Mostly because like, well, there's a million motherfuckers doing this. Probably not a million, but so there's a lot of motherfuckers doing that shit.
I think that's what makes it hard though. Like that you're just not the only fool with the same fucking idea.
Right. Because like you could have an original idea, and then some dickhead that's more popular than you is gonna take your idea.
Yeah.
And then everybody's gonna be like, oh, so and so, you know, and it's like, well, you're over here with your dick in your hand, like, what are you talking?
And it depends on who gets it off first, like in a certain place, and who uses the right hashtags and all that.
All that bullshit.
Yeah, like
it's all bullshit, man. That's why I just try to keep it genuine here, bro. Like I don't give a fuck. I don't.
That's why we only have 10 listeners, but
yeah, all 10 of you, thank you, really appreciate it. Waiting for our on a 3-month hiatus.
I'm waiting for the fucking plaque to come in from YouTube or Spotify, whoever the fuck gives you a plaque for plays.
You know, there was a time because I used to do shit kind of like how Erickson would do,
the workout stuff,
YouTube stuff, workout stuff, baseball related content. Like what was it? Maybe like shit. My oldest wasn't even born yet. I think me and my wife had just maybe got together, or maybe it was even prior to that. But like her and I were we're approaching 20 years.
Yeah.
So it's I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So I'm all old ass. I'm over here still playing in the 18s tournaments. Should be over here in the 35s, Frank.
Well, to be honest, we might have to make the move eventually.
I might have to make the move at some point, real soon too.
I think also like. Just going back to the whole thing and just to kind of like close it out. So
let's wrap this bitch up.
So we don't go too crazy into not the pod, but like this topic itself is it's very hard to stay consistent in a realm where like it feels like you get shit on all the time and you're not getting anything back for it. So like you've been doing the pod, you get some recognition and stuff like that.
That's about all we get here,
like just from local
recognition
and from the local guys. But it's also a good feeling that certain people are listening. And I think that's what kind of makes it worth it at times. But also, like, I can just see how annoying it is for, like, that you're putting so much content out and, like, you're only getting a few likes here, a few likes there.
Right. But I think that's where you have to prioritize certain things, right? Like, for me, like, I've always prioritized just get it out. Who gives a fuck about how many people listen to it? You know, because, like, at the end of the day, like you're just kind of putting some passion into it, and in a sense, you know, recording some of your life. You know what I mean.
And I think you're just trying to give some of these. I guess you're trying to get
these fucking bush leaguers.
Well, you're trying to get some of these younger guys to this information because what always cracks me up is like we have these kids that graduate high school and they're like, "Hey, coach, what league do you play in?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's called this, the FBO, blah blah blah." Right? Just give them the general information. Just do whatever, and they think shit's gonna be sweet, and then you see them playing like in single A and double A and even triple A sometimes.
And they're struggling,
and then us who play in the majors division, like it's no joke. Some of these teams actually have legit guys. Like the Tropics only ever have like 9 or 10 guys, but 8 of those 10 are like killers.
Yeah,
and no disrespect to the 9 or 10 guys, like they serve a purpose and a role, but the 9 and 10 guy isn't as good as their 1 and 2 guy. Like, if we're being honest.
Right.
So it's just like everybody has a role, and I think that's where, like, certain people get upset. They're like, oh, well, you know, why am I not hitting third or fourth? I'm like, because you got to play your role, dog. Like, you're not a 3-4 hitter.
Yeah, sometimes people have a hard time accepting a role.
Yeah.
You know, and that's where it gets a little bit frustrating.
And then in certain lineups, you're just not going to hit that well. Like, for example, the guys that he had out there, like, 7 out of the 10 right in his lineup, and I'm not going to count John because he obviously has, like, some lingering injuries from his career.
Right.
Either playing or like doing his Mr. Olympia shit.
Life in general.
Yeah. So I'm not going to like take that but away from him, but at the same time I don't want to bulk him in. But like those 7 guys out of 10, dog. Yeah, I mean like they
animals, bro.
Yeah, like
yeah.
Because people are like, oh, how are they undefeated or how are they this good? It's like because those 7 out of 10 guys are quality guys, and all these fools have been playing with each other. Pause.
Forever.
So
pause.
Like. Playing together. That's a better phrase. That's not with each other, but playing together for like years now. Like since I started in the league when we were the Nationals, Reimber Shaman, Drew,
bro, we were the Reds.
Yeah, the Rich Brothers, like all those fools. Oh, the Reds, yeah. And then we became the Nationals, but it was like I remember seeing, and those fools were like the Orioles or something like that.
Yeah, they were the Orioles.
And I remember the 2 Rich Brothers, Sherm, because he was with them back then, I think.
Yeah.
Bowski,
my good friend Angel. Love
Ray.
That. Yeah, Ray.
And then you had like obviously Junior, Shaman, Drew, like all the usual suspects, right? Martin. Like, you got these guys that like
Martin.
So you had these guys, right? So like that's why they're so good. And then like, and you just have the turnover, but that's pretty much where.
That's kind of where you and I are. Like we've been playing together for such a fucking long time, dude.
And then you can count on those guys. That's what like makes the difference. And that's like going back to the point. It's just like that's just the fucking like the way that shit works, bro. Like you can count on these motherfuckers to like show up and do whatever. But
and you know their habits. Like you know when they're gonna miss. Like oh, this is coming up. This time of the year's coming up. Like they're probably gonna miss. You know, summertime dudes go camping, shit like that.
Yeah, and it's just like pretty much just interesting to see, like legit, and just like.
Right.
It is what it is at that point.
Then everybody grows up and has kids, and then everything it just complicates everything.
And I think that's why we're kind of leaning towards like doing our own. I think at this point we've been trying to stay competitive in 18s, but
trying is aggressive because we are competitive in 18s.
I want to say trying because we're not at the top level. I think if you're like a Sun Rocks team, a Platoon team, OC Rays.
Well, 18s has several divisions.
Yeah, so. And I think that's why I'm saying like you want to stay competitive, but to what extent? Because then you have these teams that like have former pros and then have the connections that other teams don't.
Right.
And that's why you have some of these guys like you have a really good national team and then you move up to minor.
Get absolutely cooked.
And then like. Or you have a really good minor team and you go up to like the open and then you realize that certain fools over here throwing like 94, 95 and you're just like, fuck.
I can honestly say I don't know what 95 looks like, bro.
I think I've only seen.
And then at night, imagine at night, 95 at night, nah, ain't happening.
We probably saw 88 to 90 today, and like when they reared back. But you're just kind of like, fuck. Like,
so I faced the butcher today. Absolutely cooked. Yeah. Slider.
The first
slider
that for me too.
Slider. I'm just like, fuck, man. Throw me a goddamn fastball. Obviously, like, don't throw me a fastball.
Yeah. I don't know if they do it out of respect or because they think we suck that they throw so many. Like,
if we sucked, it'd just be fastballs.
No, yeah.
Blow it by you.
But you know how like you start to overthinking, you're just like, fuck, am I getting this many like off speed pitches because I fucking blow at them or what?
Dude, I think my issue is that I'm just in dead red.
Yeah.
If I see something in my head, I'm flinching.
Yeah.
You know, and then if it breaks, then I'm cooked.
Yeah, my biggest thing today was just like not being aggressive enough early in the count because I saw like not a hanging slider, but one that he just get me over slider because I don't want to say hanging. Yeah. It's just the slider you throw up there to get ahead. And I should have pulled the trigger and I fucking did in the second at bat because the first one he cooked me. He went slider, slider, or cutter or whatever.
If I had a button, bro, I'd just push it slider.
But we played that game too, though, because Smokey went toe to toe with the butcher, and when you realize that, and this is not to knock our guy Smoke, but when you look at the type of like athlete and like pitcher Shaman is
very different athletes.
But Smokey played to our strengths.
Now, when you're talking about Smokey, is it an adjective? Athlete is aggressive.
Smokey's
not an athlete, dude, but he can play baseball.
He's a fatly. Yeah, like he's a bigger set. He's a heavier set guy. He like moves. He can catch.
Only you could prevent forest fires.
But like he has enough athletic ability. Like so, I want to say he's somewhat of an athlete. Is he a D1 pro level athlete?
Aesthetically. Definitely not an athlete.
But can he make some plays? And he's done it? Yeah, for sure. And like I said, he kept us in the game today, and he just played to our strengths. So we're playing an Alligator Alcatraz.
Swamp Junior, bro. Yeah, Swamp Junior.
So Swamp Junior, for those people that don't know what it's like, it's probably like playing at Whittier Narrows. There's just a fence in right field. That's the only difference, really.
That's about it, yeah.
And we have grass in the infield.
And it's long as fuck. God damn.
And
it's just crazy.
But yeah, like the Butch cooked this, but like Smokey kept us in there, and like that's why you just have to make those pitches and like because you never know, dude. Like they hit some fucking shots off of him, but like the fact that there's no fence on left, our guys were able to run the ball down.
Yeah,
because maybe one of those probably hits the street.
Maybe
on varsity, you don't know because like it's always hard to like decipher. Like I think somebody was arguing with me that like down the line was 315 in right field, like.
It's 290.
It's 290. It's like 25 feet off.
Your math don't work.
Like right center is probably more of 315 probably.
Right.
But that's probably why like if you hit a gap and that shit just keeps spinning out of there like Josh did last week.
Yeah.
Or 2 weeks ago.
That's right. Yeah, we played the Upland Mets last week.
Yeah.
My good friends, the Upland Mets.
They hit
2023 rookie national NABA champions.
But yeah, it's just one of those things.
Look out for the vlog real soon. real soon.
There for 2 years?
We're not talking about years anymore. We're talking about
minutes,
days,
hours.
maybe days.
But
maybe days, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just funny, dude, how baseball works out sometimes.
Yeah, dude, baseball's a funny game, and we all fucking love it. Because
I don't even know what point I started on. I just like spun out.
Dude, baseball's a funny game, and we all love it, and it keeps us on our toes.
No, for sure.
Yeah, man. Labor Day has come and gone.
Oh, that's true.
Labor Day has come and gone. The Legends of the Diamond LTD tournament, Moneyball, was fun. It ended up being a bit of a shit show in the aftermath. A lot of trash was talked. Well, I don't know if you want to call it trash, but a lot of assumptions were made after the fact.
Yeah,
and
I think
it was rather interesting.
I think
hold on. It was rather interesting to see people's lack of knowledge or ignorance or just the assumptions. Assumptions, bro. Like the assumptions that were made. I was like,
the amount of misinformation.
Yes, that's a perfect way to put it. It was. I was just like looking sideways at people, like, really, bro?
Yeah.
Like you really don't fucking know me or know us.
Anything, yeah.
Yeah, you don't know a goddamn thing, man. Like,
and I think that's the frustrating part. That like,
if anyone was rage baited, it was me.
Same here.
I got rage, not intentionally rage baited, but there was some rage. And I was punching the air here at home. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, where's this shit coming from? It was punch the boom arm. It was frustrating.
I think it's one of those things where if we're keeping it a buck.
It was frustrating. Hold on. It was frustrating considering going into it, everything that I knew pre-game.
Yeah.
I was just like, I'm not a bitch. And so I'm not going to like be like, fuck you for cheating. I just don't do that. I've never done that. Like, I'd rather play the best, but at the same time, it's like you knew the rules, motherfucker.
Yeah, because
don't act a certain way. You know.
I'm letting you get your shit off right now because I think I'm gonna probably have a lot to say on it.
You do have a lot to say. Ultimately, in a nutshell, that's all I got to say, man. Like, I knew exactly what was going on, and I didn't say anything.
All right, so I must just start from the top, really.
Start from the top, Frankie.
So
you know a lot. I share a lot of shit with you.
So yeah. How many teams was it again?
8.
8.
Originally was 12.
Yeah, and people fell off.
So let me. I just want to say this.
Just set
this tournament was not a daddy's tournament. There's a lot of motherfuckers out there that were like, oh, well, that was your guys' tournament and blah, blah, blah. Like, no, bitch. It was not our fucking... If it was my tournament, dog, I would have roster checked every fucking team, every fucking game, and I would have been petty as fuck. That's just me.
Yeah.
But Frank, not my tournament.
Yeah. I think
I would have made every team have a fucking uniform. That's what I'm saying. Like, people act like...
But to be fair...
People don't know me, dude. They don't fucking know me. If I wanted to... This is why I've never... Hold on. This is why I've... Remember the power rankings?
Yeah.
When it was at its peak? Yeah. Oh, you guys should do a Sunday League tournament and blah, 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 have all the good teams. Well, no. I never wanted to do it because I know how teams are.
Yeah.
It's like... Let's just say...
For example...
Hold on. Let's just say the Rialto the IE Gators were in the top 5 of the Sunday League power rankings, right?
Like hypothetically, yes.
Hypothetically. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go look for the best fucking players that I can find that are willing to play for us.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do. So why the fuck wouldn't I assume that every other motherfucker out there that runs a team is not going to do the same fucking thing for the fucking recognition?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Like, I've always thought... My thought processes have always been along the same lines of like, what would everybody else do? Because I don't trust people.
Oh yeah.
I never have.
Well,
I never have. I'm getting worked up.
No,
So,
you're good.
let me digress.
Yeah.
Let me digress. People don't know. Let me de-escalate myself. People don't really know how I actually am behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I've told you a lot of different things. Like, I've shared so much shit with you that people have told me like in confidence. It's like, please stop telling me things in confidence. Like, and by me, I mean stop telling SLTP IG things.
Yeah.
Because I know far too many things. Like, I know who I know who's full of shit going into things. I know who lies after the fact. I just know too much, Frank. And it pisses me off when people are like, that wasn't me. I didn't do that. Oh, why are you cheating? Like, it's so fucking frustrating, bro.
No, keep telling us.
No, yeah. Or you just keep exposing yourself. Like, people are stupid, bro.
No,
people are dumb and they're just like, nah. And then people are very quick to point the finger when they're just like, when they're unaware of like, it's like, hey, bro, like, I already knew. Yeah. So don't point your fucking finger this way.
And then, like, people just, we know enough people to, like, for example, like, we have enough. I don't have enough connections. You do. But,
I can tell you, Frank, I have eyes in a lot of places.
Yeah. You know? And not even, like,
people tell me things. For it. I have a million screenshots of a million things. So when people try to say say things in general, I already am. I'm kind of aware of a lot of shit that goes on, like in all the leagues or in like on tournament teams. Like I know several dramas. I know I have a lot of storylines that I'm just like, wow, like that guy's a liar. He's a piece of shit, you know. And like, I think a lot of times when it comes to like, say if I like a player, but if I know something about him, and it's painted a bad picture in my brain, I just shy away. Yeah, it's like, nah, I don't want to deal with you.
Yeah, you don't want to like associate anymore.
Nope, not at all.
And I think. So, just to build off of your end, I'm just gonna go step.
Sorry, I ranted. My bad.
Oops, for sure.
Oops.
I was letting you get your shit off.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, but at the same time, like I get to a point where it's like I only care to an extent. I care into the integrity of tournaments or of Sunday League or just playing ball in general. You know, like just I've always said this, like just have some integrity out on the field. You know, and like when our integrity is questioned, that's when I have a problem because it's gonna rattle my cage a little bit, and it's like, all right, motherfucker, you definitely don't fucking know me, you know. And there's people that I've given praise to, and I'm just like, man, you're doing a great fucking job over there, like keep doing your fucking shit, you know, being supportive of shit, and then like I'll see something, I'm just like, really, bro. Yeah. Like I was like, all right, dude. Like I see how you are.
Yeah, because some of it's chirping, I get it, but like other stuff, like where they go out of their way and then just start. You put something up on social media.
I'm gonna just say this: if it was rage bait, 10-10.
No, for sure. If it was rage bait, they got us. But I think it's not.
I got rage baited.
I think it's also very important for me to like point out that some of the shit that was said was in response to one of our dumbass guys on our team saying some shit out loud or going to pester somebody after somebody made an initial comment. So, like, it might have not been anything, but, like, our guy ruffled another guy's feathers because, like, for example, and I'll start from the beginning. So, number one, yes, Chris has assisted us, who he runs LTD.
So, yeah, Chris Lopez, the director of the Tournament of Legends of the Diamond, which it's something that he's going to pursue long term.
Yeah.
Okay. Just so that's fucking clear.
Yeah. So that's the first point, because I think it was brought up when a couple of teams dropped up, or one team in particular, and I'm not even going to give him that much clout. But Chris has been a member of the Daddies, but more in like kind of like an assistant coach type of like role. Like he was just helping us out. He wanted to see what the vibe was, because obviously he's done tournaments before, and he wanted to see what our vibe was like. So we I don't want to say allowed it, but we like welcomed the idea of him being on there. And this is before he knew that he was going to do the tournament thing. I think low-key he probably just did some scouting and wanted to see how everything's done, because he's seen it from multiple perspectives now. Mm-hmm. He's like, I want to pursue throwing my own like tournament, having my own organization, etc. So when it came to the teams that were all registered, they ended up only with 8 because a bunch of them couldn't do it, because obviously Arizona's kind of close. Some people just didn't have the cash. Whatever it may have been, like some teams were just, hey, man, we're not going to be able to do it because multiple choice, pick whatever, like excuse or reason, whatever. I don't want to say excuse, but reason that you're doing it, right?
Yeah.
So after that, a team dropped out, and then they started making accusations about like certain things. But then it got back to us, and this is what I mean, like certain people shouldn't say shit and then make up an outright lie about certain situations and then be like, oh, it's because I don't want to risk my money in the tournament. Like, we all put our money up, number one, right?
Right.
And to be fair, like, it was pretty, I don't want to say it was evenly matched, because I think a couple of teams just wanted to play baseball. on Labor Day.
Right.
And if it costs them $1,500, so fucking be it. It's $100 a guy.
That's what a tournament costs.
If you have 20 guys and everybody like says, you know what, I don't think we'll win this one, or they're realistic in their expectations. Yeah, I'm down to put $80, $60, $70 in and just like play for whoever or whatever, right? Because after this initial team dropped out and they made their accusations about why they didn't want to do it, another team was built last minute, and they did their best to get some available guys that wanted.
Why was the team built last minute?
Because one team dropped out, and then like the first thing they did when they were like asked why they were dropping out was they made some bullshit excuse about how. So number one, let me actually go back. So we were supposed to be at 2 different fields. We're supposed to be at Valley College, and then when it was 8 teams, and one of the teams, there was an issue at Valley College before I even go on further. There was an issue at Valley College where obviously Valley College is pretty accessible to the neighborhood there. And anybody that's ever gone to San Bernardino Valley College or lives around there or went to Colton, they're pretty close to it where they know how accessible the field is for people.
Yeah.
They found a bunch of alcohol. They called Chris up. Chris told all the managers. You're in the manager's text.
Yeah.
A couple other people can confirm or deny this. I don't really care. And they said that they had lost the field. So then Chris, just looking at the schedule and looking at this, said, okay, I think I can make it work at Los Osos. We'll just use the JV and varsity.
Use one site.
Just use one site. It'll make it a lot cleaner. And since instead of having 12 teams, the other 3 dropped out, 4 dropped off. Now it just made more sense. Keep it central, one location.
Right.
The varsity field was nice. JV field, although it didn't have a fence, was pretty
nice.
It was pretty solid.
Nice,
you know what I mean? So, and mind you, some of the teams that played in this tournament played in worse conditions, at worse sites.
Right.
Like either tournament ball or previous Moneyball tournaments or whatever may have you. And without going too long on this, somebody took offense to it, and they, instead of just saying, you know what, I think we're just gonna pull back, we're not gonna do it because this and the third, they pretty much attacked Chris and were saying oh, why are you making these last minute changes? When technically speaking, the team in question was traveling from the Valley, and they're actually gonna save 30 minutes on their commute.
Right.
And now it's just gonna be 2 fields, cool.
Which was a team I was looking forward to playing against, by the way.
Yeah, because they've had words for us before, on some bullshit, but. My biggest issue was the way
Frank has also had words for them in the past. Didn't sniff playoffs.
And to be honest, it's just one of those situations where I'm like, look, you're making every excuse in the book, but it sounds like you didn't have the money or you didn't have the guys, and that's fine. Because if you don't want to play that weekend because let's say your guys fell off, just say that. Nobody cares. Or let's say, you know what I tell Bowski every time we play a tournament? If somebody doesn't pay, they're not going to play. Right. And if we don't have enough guys that are going to pay, I'm not paying for this shit.
Right.
We're all grown-ass motherfuckers. I ain't paying for you to play ball on Sundays.
I'm already broke.
You know what I mean? And just keep it a buck. If that's the case or whatever. But for you to go attack and then start saying, question the integrity of the tournament when you're not even involved in it anymore is crazy. And then there's this false narrative.
Especially if you dropped out.
Yeah. And then there's this false narrative that played out that allegedly it was our tournament and that we had all the say in the world and that we got an easy schedule, which was crazy because the people who are accusing of us of this were our second opponent. Right. And they're, according to them, they're really good ball players and they're really solid. So are you saying you were part of that weak schedule? Because I'm not saying we wouldn't have ran you over. Right. We could have, but...
Can I hop in for a second? The first team we played, Sons of Pitches, SOP. Yeah. From Swabble, Southwest Adult Baseball.
I think they're based out of Temecula, Murrieta, right?
The Murrieta area. They had a lefty. Yeah. This dude was absolutely cooking us. Yeah. We were getting owned, and we were just fuck, man, we're about to lose fucking game.
And for transparency.
We hit some fucking fly balls that their outfielders absolutely lost in the sky for some fucking reason. And if they see the fly balls, they're caught. Yeah. They were just lazy fly balls that they just didn't see them.
And just to be transparent,
so there's a chance that we go 0-2 to open up the tournament.
No, for sure. And that's kind of the other thing. It's just one of those things where these narratives were created and then the whole thing is that like the valley's so small and everybody knows each other. There's even guys on our team that know guys from there, and then like the Toros were in it, the Yakis were in it. You had these random teams from like SOP, which people didn't expect much from.
Right.
Because I think homie turned his roster in and it was 15 guys.
It was their like Sunday squad.
And it was like legitimately their Sunday squad. They didn't go outside of it. I think he said he had 20 players available and he only invited 15.
Right.
I think that's the story he told us, right? So can't confirm or deny. It was just what he said. Yeah. So he only took.
And they had 15 guys.
Yeah, he only took his best 15, right? Or what he assumed to be his
trying to maximize playing time
or available 15, whatever it may have been, right? And they did all right. They weren't bad. They're like I said, like you said, the lefty pitcher cooked us for a long
7 innings.
7 innings for like majority of the game.
Yeah.
And dude, like 1 play, 2 plays goes their way, we might lose 2-1.
They catch 1 or 2 fly balls that they lost.
So
it's not like the fly balls were at the warning track.
And I think that's where like, and even then, I'm not even going to give it that much energy now that it's been like a couple weeks out. But for like somebody to be like, hey, you guys are cheating. And this is going to lead to my next thing. It's like, okay, if you think we're cheating, name specific reasons why and don't make shit up. Because technically speaking, just because Chris has been on our team before or done this before doesn't mean he's giving us like an unfair advantage. Because to be honest, it leads to the other topic where like we played in the championship, right? We advanced, we beat the teams in our pool or our side of the bracket, and we made it. I think we're the number 1 seed.
Yeah,
and it should. And to be honest, it should have probably been the Yakis, like
probably.
But they ended up giving like extra runs because they also missed.
Because they missed fly balls.
Yeah, and I saw that.
I don't know whose fault that is, but it ain't our fault.
Yeah, so like, because if they would have like legitimately, when we went to go check that game out. I want to say
there was 2 or 3 fly balls that I saw that the Yankees didn't catch.
Yeah,
it's like I get it. Like I saw it, I'm just like, damn, they don't see the ball either. Like we're not crazy. Like they really can't pick up the fly ball.
And our outfielders told us.
And in the moment, it was like, it's like damn, like it was genuine. Like I didn't feel like anybody was throwing anything. Like what. You know,
and I told one of the guys, I think on the Toros, I think it might have been their catcher or somebody. I was like, no, I hope you guys fucking like score some runs here. Like,
we're like, please score more.
Yeah, because I'm rooting for you guys because I need those fools to like either like if
we need them to give up runs.
And not only that, it's like it's a money ball tournament. Like,
right,
we're gonna do things in a certain way, and I'll lead to another topic that happened with another team that has nothing to do with the guys out from the valley.
Correct,
right? But the assumption was. Leading to that, we're the number 1 seed if the Yakis if they allow more than 2 runs.
There were something like that. I think it was 3.
Oh, yeah, 3.
Three or
so
4,
if they play it perfect, they probably push us into the second, and we probably play the Toros in the semi. Well, they didn't.
It's your own goddamn fault.
Yeah, so like for you to then be like that team later on when we're playing in the championship because we end up beating SOP again, and they didn't do bad to start it, but like obviously like playing 4 games or 5 games over like 2 days or whatever it was, 3 or 4 games over 2 days is tough on anybody. You're going to have some guys that are tired. We had some guys traveling from Arizona. We had a couple guys like traveling from the valley.
Yes, we had guys come in from Arizona. Get over it.
Yeah, but it's
what the fuck? Like I can already hear it.
Yeah, but the whole thing is that like this was set in stone way before. And number 2, it's like it's a Moneyball tournament. You get 15 guys. And then any additional guys up to 20 is a cost.
You know what tripped me out? Somebody said to me like, well, you guys didn't announce that you were in the tournament. Like, what? Why? What do you mean?
I think another thing about that was, too, that we weren't even 100% sure we were going to do it.
We weren't 100% sure until like 2-3 weeks out.
And to give people perspective, that's what I'm saying. Like, the whole money thing is like some fucking bullshit. Because I only had 3 people like confirmed up to a certain point.
It was 5.
Like
it was like 5 people,
5 or 6 people, not including us, right? Or whatever it may have been. Me and you were still considering it because everybody was telling us like, oh, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do it because it's so close to Labor Day. Yeah. Oh, I want to play in it because if we do win the money, we'll be able to like pay for Arizona for that. And I'm like,
mind you, none of them are going to Arizona now.
And just to give you some fucking perspective on that too, I had kids telling me how much are we gonna get paid out if we win the tournament. And this is before, mind you, we were even in the playoffs.
Right.
They're asking me how much we're going to pay.
We haven't even started playing ball yet.
And like, okay, you guys wanted to bring this, that, and your mama onto the team. And now there's 20 guys on the squad. Like, how much do you think the payout's going to be, even if we do win it?
It's like, the math. Just do the math.
Just do the math, dog. If everybody put in the same portion of, like, cash, they're probably going to get that back.
Yeah.
Right? So, if that's the case, you're only going to get, what, like $200-$250 maybe at the most?
At most, yeah.
And so that annoyed me coming from our side, just to give you some perspective of why, like, I took offense to these motherfuckers.
It ain't all sunshines and rainbows, baby.
To these motherfuckers saying, like, some bullshit like, oh, you guys are cheating. No. So leading to that, then we play in the championship. Well, we play in one of the semi games or whatever it was, or one of the pool play games the next day before we play the semi game, right, which would have been 2. We played the Rojos, or no, the Diablos.
Game 3. That would have been Sunday, yeah.
Okay, so that would have been Sunday early, right? Because then the afternoon game would have been the playoff game, the semi game.
Yeah.
So we're playing, and we're playing the Diablos or whatever, and this is a team that, like, legitimately last minute. They were
another last minute team.
They're like 2 last minute teams because 2 fell out like pretty like a week or 2 before, and then one of them fell out like 3 days or some shit like that.
Right.
And they hadn't turned money in. I think the only thing they had turned in was their deposit and all that bullshit, right?
Imagine losing your deposit. That's crazy.
Well, that's probably why they were upset too. Because like, I'd be fucking butthurt if I lost $300 because some assholes told me
my fucking team can't come up with some goddamn fees, even though we all have a fucking job. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about too.
No, yeah,
I'd be upset as well.
So then we have that issue.
I would look for excuses for things as well.
Yeah,
for sure.
And then we had an issue where these kids are trying to bring somebody else onto the team like last minute, and I'm not even gonna mention names, but and just to keep it short and simple is they try to use 2 guys that weren't on their roster to help them out in a Moneyball tournament where tensions are a little bit high already because nobody's not trying to win money,
right?
And the second place winner breaks even, right? The second place team breaks even. You don't lose any money. Everybody gets their money back. Everybody's happy, right?
Everybody plays for free.
So it's one of those things where it's like you think,
hey, that's us. We played for free.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So
second place.
So
second place ain't always that bad, Frank.
Man, fuck all that bullshit. Let me get through this shit because I'm not trying to fucking spend 8 hours on this dumbass shit already.
Cook, king.
But now you have these 2 kids trying to come on. Then they're trying to say like, oh, well, this and that. No. Like, you're not going to fuck up our chances at breaking even or even potentially a $3,500 pot because you and your little girlfriend decided that like you were going to try to like cheat us out of that. You know what I mean? Like, and I know you got upset that you drove all the way down, but this is why you shouldn't trust some of your friends and you should check with everybody before you do something like that. Because at the end of the day, it's not my fault you got caught up. It's pretty obvious when you roll up the next day and you haven't been there. And we know your name because you play in our league and we don't see you on the roster. What the fuck did you want me to do? Tell the guys, hey, no, they want to play, guys. Fuck your money and the potential of losing it. Right. Like, I'm not going to deal with my motherfuckers to appease
another group of motherfuckers.
You know what I mean? Like, so then that happens. So then we go up. People are like trying to claim that we're scared, whatever, blah, blah, blah. We go up. We check out that Yaquis game, like I said, Yaquis Toros. And this is the first time they're playing each other, I think.
It was a pleasure murdering these. I didn't even play in this game. Oh. You didn't play either.
No, yeah. I pretty much didn't hit all tournament, which is great because like
I didn't hit either
because I think with the group of killers that we had, I played defense, but it allowed for less complicated like movements and just keep it clean. And then like 1 through 9 was pretty solid.
Trying to win some money, baby.
And then sometimes you got to put your ego to the side. I know ego to the side. I know some people like have a lot of trouble with that.
Guilty.
There's a few people, right? Like on our team, other people's team, and like we'll go on to explain. So go check out that game between them. They allow the runs, so that means that we're in first due to the like run differential or runs allowed. It's runs allowed. Yeah. Then Yaquis in second, Toros in third, SOP in fourth. So the playoff games are pretty much set. It's us versus SOP. We advance. Cool. So now we're gonna play Monday. In the second game between the Yaquis and the Toros, they fucking played a good game, but they ended up making a few mistakes. I think the Toros did, like they did in the first game, which cost them. And then it was too late to come back.
Which was clearly the better game.
Yeah. So, and I'm not going to say, dude, the Toros were like good.
They're stacked, for sure.
Same thing with the Yaquis. And to be honest, if I'm being 100% honest, when I looked at the schedule and knowing who they had on their rosters, after seeing them after the first game that they played, I was like, oh, I recognize that guy. from the previous Moneyball tournaments. I reckon that, and then obviously we know
him. I know him.
And we know
him. I know him. I know him.
And even
look, Frank. One could argue I'm SLTP. I know faces, and you know, like
we played against them.
I would say like you're kind of in the shadows. In a way.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not trying to like
downplay.
I'm not trying to downplay your role here.
Yeah. But downplay it because I don't do shit.
Yeah. No, but like I'm more in the front, and you're more just like looking, like observing from behind. You know. Yeah. You know, because observing, because you're more of like the militia. Yeah. You know,
and even then, like we joke around about that.
Frank, you're Frank's fist.
But it's funny because a lot of that people take it as like, oh well, what are you trying to imply with that? We're not trying to play shit. It's just a joke,
dude. Somebody's gonna listen to this shit and be like, look what they said.
Yeah.
And somebody's gonna take this shit up the fucking ass. It's like, no, dude, that's not what this is. Just what happened.
And then we're gonna clarify. A lot of it is I'm just who picks up on shit that you may overlook. That's all it is.
That's all it is.
I just come and sweep shit up after you've already gone by one time, right? That's pretty much. I just clean shit up. If I see something, I'm like, hey, did you pick up on that? Like these fools, because sometimes you'll hear something and it doesn't click, and I'll be like, hey, you know, they said this and this and that.
Yeah.
And it might not be bad or good information, just like something they may have said, right?
Right.
But after the Yaquis beat the Toros for the second time that day, championship game set, we play them. I'm guessing they have connections to one of the teams that dropped off, because the whole fucking game, all I kept hearing was that we were trying to cheat, that those were our umpires. And yes, we know Tim. Tim umpires a lot of our Sunday League games.
I personally know both of them. Yeah. I've played with and against both of them.
Exactly.
You know?
Because one played for the Reds in the FPL.
And one played for the Tropics.
And one played for the Tropics. To be honest, Tim is very unbiased. He just goes out there, does his job, and leaves. The other dude I don't know much about, but all I know is I yelled at his dumbass because he legitimately said, and you know what, let me take that back. Not dumbass. It's just like in the moment you're heated. Dude's trying to do his job, but he like legitimately, Jimmy catches a ball in right field. Yeah. And then he looks at the dude who hit the ball, bro.
Did he catch that?
And then did he catch that? I'm like, what the fuck are you asking that guy for? And I think that's the most I've raised my voice.
Hell no, I didn't catch that shit.
Like
he fucking dropped it.
And that's probably the most I've raised my voice in like the last year, probably.
And you're pretty level headed. Like you don't exactly yell at.
I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, why the fuck are you asking him? Like, if you're gonna ask Tim, cool. But why the fuck are you asking this to you? But there was like some back and forth plays, obviously. Like, I think there was an issue where I sent Jimmy out to run for somebody because at the beginning of the game,
the non-runner thing, was at the home plate.
Yeah,
at home plate because I was the one there. It was mixed because like we were under the impression of one thing, and then the other team was under the impression of something else that they claimed that they were doing, you know,
in the other games,
in their respective games. I'm just like, look, man, like we'll do whatever the fuck you guys want.
Yeah,
you figure it out, and then let me know what you want to do.
Yeah.
So they figured it out, quote unquote. They figured it out. And then they let me know what they want to do. And I was like, fine. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck who runs. I'm a non-runner. Anybody that's not me that's running is far better.
Yeah.
You know, so like just decide what you guys all want to do collectively. And that's what we're going to do. I don't care.
And I think that's where like a lot of these teams think like we're that much invested. I'm like, I could have lost the 1,500. Like everybody's not giving a fuck. Because I could have got fools at bats that were like, me and you, for example, we could have like been in the lineup for all the games.
Exactly.
But we put our ego aside and we're like, nah, we want to roll out the best team. Everybody has money invested. Whether it's fucking $50 or $100, whatever I decided to charge them.
Ultimately, Frank, anytime any of us plays, on Sunday, on Saturday in the Vets League, or in any multiple leagues, we all have money invested, whether it was the money that we spent on gas to get to a field that's far, like in Irvine, for example. Like, you invested your gas money to go play ball. Like, everybody invests their money to play ball on the weekend.
Yeah, and that's why, and that's what I'm trying to, like, clarify with some people. I'm like, bro, like, I think sometimes you don't realize that people have money invested. And then that's why I also don't take things personal, because there's some things that were like said during that game, after the game, and like things that were done during the game that were not above board, right?
Right.
Because obviously we have homies that play in the Valley, and I'm not going to say who told us or what, but when they presented a lineup sheet,
I looked at it and I was like, okay,
yeah,
sure, but let's run it.
And you know what? And I'm just going to keep it a buck. Chris dropped the ball on that. And whether
1,000% dropped the ball on it.
And if he wants to rebut this and be like, no, I didn't. No, you
did not.
Because you said you were going to roster check, and roster checking isn't just going, oh, yeah, this looks fine. Or giving it to me and saying, oh, yeah, this looks fine. I don't know who the fuck these dudes are.
Mm-hmm. Although, I knew.
Yeah.
I knew, and I was just like, okay.
With the exception of, like, their shortstop and second baseman, like, who I recognize because we played them last time in Moneyball, and those kids can ball. Mm-hmm. Their center fielder, which B-Well knew. I didn't know that dude, but that dude looked like a baller.
We had guys on our team saying, that's not who they say that is. And it's like, I know that the lefty pitcher isn't hitting fifth for the Yankees. Like, I know that.
Yeah.
But, hey, man, like, I'm not going to.
But that's.
I'm not going to say something to a man that's letting another man use his name.
Yeah.
I'm just not. And then I'm just not. I'm just like, and like that's. The Frank the $3,500.
But before we
for the knowledge of
but
that.
Before we go any farther,
I'm sorry.
But before we go any farther about that, I just want to clarify. That's not on them either, because if you ain't cheating,
you ain't trying. Fair enough. I've said that a million times on this podcast.
And we're not even mad. Like that's
238 episodes in,
and we're not even upset about that.
I'm not
because it's like we
played against a good ass fucking team.
Yeah, that team was good.
That team was fucking stacked, and I wasn't pissed off at all.
No, yeah,
they were good.
Like they were gonna. To be honest, they didn't even need the number 5 hitter. If we're being honest, the way that game played out, because we made mistakes on our end of the ball.
Oh yeah, 1,000%.
That cost us, and that one guy didn't make. He was the one that hit the ball where we misplayed and left. Mm-hmm. Sure, right. But if our guy just
catches it,
takes a nice route to it, easy catch.
It's on us, not on them.
Not on them, right? No. So my biggest issue with the whole thing is,
look, you're not competing against the hitter. You're competing when you're not pitching. You're competing against the ball that's hit.
Yeah,
you're not competing against the hitter.
No,
the pitcher is competing against the hitter. The hitter is competing against the pitcher.
Yeah,
or the pitch thrown.
Yeah,
perspective, right?
And you're just there to assist. You're pretty much a part of a team, right?
If your pitcher gets pieced up, it's up to you to bail him out or not. It's like as a hitter, if I'm a hitter and I fucking piece up the butcher today, right? He K'd me twice. Hats off to him. I've pieced him up before. The fucking ball went foul.
Yeah.
But if I piece him up and I hit a fucking missile right at an infielder,
you won.
I would say that I won the battle, but
between you and him, but you didn't win it against them. Like
correct.
Collective. But,
exactly.
And I digress. And going back to that, Chris fucked up because he's saying like, "Oh, I'm gonna do roster checks for the championship." Yeah, all that stuff, right? And we were ready because I was just like, "Well, you fucking recognize like 90%, with the exception of maybe B-Will and Anthony Williams, who are not familiar faces around these parts,
right?"
As far as like Sunday League goes, as far as like in those tournaments, right? Because they obviously stick to where they're at. If they do come out, it's usually the NABA-oriented stuff or MSBL stuff.
Right. But I'll be honest, we're homies.
No, yeah.
We're homies, and that's it, because of the podcast. And if anybody has a problem with it, then send us a DM.
But even then, I'm not even tripping on if they'd have a problem with that. My biggest issue was that, and before the Yankees think we're pointing the finger at them, no.
Chris, definitely not pointing the finger.
No. What Chris needed to do was roster checking, and then if he caught it, cool, right? No big deal. It happens. Maybe one of your guys wanted to get some playing time. We get it. Like, you're trying to do the homie a favor, and that's it. And you're also trying to win $3,500.
You also only know whatever your manager tells you.
Yeah.
I've seen that happen. There's Jimmy Johnson's the prime example of that.
Yeah, from past.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know. And if you don't know, go listen to that episode. Mm-hmm. But
Project Pat was on it.
So it's one of those things where it's like, Chris dropped the ball there. We're not mad at them.
No.
Right? And then when we bring it up, they're saying like, oh, we didn't check it. Bet. My reason for bringing it up isn't so much to get that guy out. Now, if we get him out, cool, whatever, because then gamesmanship is also part of the game.
Correct.
You can be offended all you want, but gamesmanship's like, you know what I mean? It's like icing the kicker in football. No. It's gamesmanship. No. Now, if you're soft, I get it. You don't like it, but you also are doing something you're not supposed to be doing, and we're just calling it out. So everybody knows that you're doing it.
I knew.
You know what I mean?
I knew.
Because now it's undeniable. Mm-hmm. So they go on to beat us 8-3.
Yeah.
Right?
No big deal.
And I'm trying to think about the logic that people are using after the game, because they're saying, oh, you...
Yeah, so mid game, all that shit. Like the game was played, it was clean. We got beat. It's that simple.
And shout out to Anthony Williams because that fool hit a fucking
nuke. And you know what though? But like, I don't want to discredit the SoCal Yakis because they're the fucking champs and they fucking won. They took the purse home.
Yeah,
they got the bag
and they're fucking
they were absolutely stacked, bro. And like
Barrera,
the guys on the field,
Chiquito.
Like honestly, the guys on the field were a class act, bro. Like they weren't talking shit. Nobody was yapping. Like honestly, nobody was.
I think there was one moment, but it was just
it's possible. It's possible. Like
but somebody
on both sides. Like there was somebody. There was on our end, like, we didn't like how the umpire called the call. Yeah. On their end, they didn't like how an umpire called the call. Aftermath, their catcher didn't appreciate how the umpire was calling balls. Like, bro, like, you're the only one with the perspective. Like,
and to be fair,
because if it's a ball to me, it's a ball.
To be fair, I'm going to just keep it a buck. There was a couple of times where both our catcher and their catcher, I don't know if they just didn't anticipate the movement on the ball, but they were losing strikes for the pitcher because a couple of times when they were asking for strikes, their catcher was almost like he wasn't. I don't want to say not framing it, but like a couple of their guys had a lot of movement,
doing a disservice.
Yeah, so he might have not have framed it well. Right. He might have dropped it. I saw that, and I could be confusing that, but not to discredit him. But like things like that lose calls for you,
for sure.
And then you chirping the blue and talking shit to him doesn't help you.
Definitely not.
So, and we all know that. We all know that, like, the risks of chirping the blue.
For sure.
He might correct his behavior, or he may not. And he might fuck you.
He might be like, fuck you.
Yeah, he might fuck you even harder, right? Mm-hmm. And then, to be honest, they were the champions. But then...
Yeah, ultimately, bro, like, the better team won that day.
No, for sure.
It's that simple. And, like, congratulations that they won. Like, they beat our ass, dude.
They were
like,
better on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, they were 1,000%. Their pitching was fucking solid. It was strong. You know, not that ours wasn't, but our defense wasn't strong.
Yeah.
You know, we made misreads, mental errors,
and the only reason
you can say there was a bad hop here and there, right? But like ultimately, they made the plays and we didn't. No, they scored the runs and we didn't. And it's that simple. Ultimately, that's what it boils down to. And whatever's left on the field. Just leave it on the fucking field.
Yeah.
Anything after the fact is fucking just nonsense, dude.
No, yeah, and that's why I'm in one of those like.
I tipped my cap off to them because again, like I said, like they played the better ball and they were the deserving champs.
And that's why I'm like, I'm not even like I think the thing.
I'm not upset at the loss, not at all.
I think what upset me more than anything, and I'm just gonna keep it a buck, was the hypocrisy and everything because. You would think that if I'm cheating, I'm trying to get second place.
Exactly.
If I'm cheating and like, because I could tell you right now, certain people made themselves available the day before the tournament.
Oh yeah.
Like, and we could have easily been like, if Chris was that deep in our pockets, all I had to do was go, hey Chris, I need you to like,
I need you to look the other way
on this, and we're not gonna do that. I brought the fucking guys that I was gonna bring, whether. I could have probably swapped a few of them out. Yeah. Like I could tell you right now that like if a couple guys had become available a couple days before, like we had to turn the roster.
We actually turned guys down.
Yeah. So that's one of those things because we didn't want to do anybody dirty because people had already committed.
Exactly.
So if I wanted to do that, we could have. So like the assumption there is like, all right, bet. Like I get it. I get why you're doing that. I can live with that.
Yeah.
But then there's like comments. I think and we were made aware of it because. Certain teams shared the post, and then they went, and you know how like it always shows the preview. Somebody will comment something.
Right.
Somebody screenshotted one where it said like, "Oh, they didn't even mention you were the champs." And my dumb ass goes, "I'm like, what?" And like I'm thinking like, man, maybe I misread some shit.
Go back and read it.
So I just like legit read it. I'm like, it says right there like, congratulations to the
number 2 seed.
Yeah,
yeah, like and going into the bracket,
and not even that. It was the one where they won it, and they're like, "Oh, they didn't even say you won it." I'm like, "Dick, have." 2 sentences down in the paragraph, the inaugural fucking winner of the tournament, the champions, the SoCal Yakis.
Right.
So like now I'm starting to think that the person that commented either dyslexic and like
can't read
or can't
dumb
or like they're just trying to poke the bear, right?
Right.
And I'm just like, bet I don't care.
Yeah.
But like some of the younger guys they're trolls. Some of our younger guys are.
Oh yeah. Even our guys. Like there's no. How can I put it? There's no like right or wrong on either side.
Yeah.
Because both sides were just like at each other after the fact. And I'm like, why are we doing this? Like, this shit's over.
And they were like, and the other thing too was that somebody wrote a very eloquent piece of text over the thing, and they were accusing us of cheating. And I'm like, fool, your number 5 hitter legit wasn't your number 5 hitter.
Yeah, they had different names.
They had different names. Yeah. It was a different whole person.
Yeah.
And multiple people.
I've talked to Felipe on Instagram through DMs before.
Yeah.
That wasn't Felipe.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And we saw it and we didn't say shit because it wasn't our job to call it out.
Correct.
Because the person who should have checked the things, and I'll say it again, was Chris. Correct. Chris asked for our feedback. We told him, yeah, you fucked up because you legitimately said that you wanted to keep the integrity of the thing pretty high. And now people, no matter what, people are going to question you.
For sure.
But you didn't even do your own diligent work to keep it clean, and that's on you.
Right.
And we've said that to him to his face.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm not going to, people must not know me either because if you tell me some shit, like, I'm going to just tell you the fucking straight up
I
answer.
tell you to fuck off all the time and then you let me have it. I'm just like, whatever, dude.
No, and even then, like, some people ask.
Bro energy.
Like, the same thing. The Toros were like, oh, who you rooting for? I'm like, well, I'm fucking rooting for the Yankees, but I need you fools to score. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? Because I'd rather play the best team. We never, like, shy away from, like, the bullshit. Because I honestly want to see, dude.
And if you look at our history, dog, fucking, we've always lost in the championship or we lose to the eventual champ.
Yeah.
History of the daddies, bro. That's the story of my fucking life.
And that's fine.
You
like,
know?
that's, you want it to be competitive.
That's all it is.
Because what's the point of
competition? It's about competition.
Because the Yankees won pretty decisively, to be honest.
Yeah.
Whether it was because whether the Toros made mistakes, because from what like this, because obviously the homie Jesse, who's also on the pod with us, filled us in.
Plays for the Toros.
Told us that like they probably would have got one of the two versus the Yankees if they didn't make mistakes. They made mistakes, and guess what? The Yankees didn't do.
They didn't make mistakes. They made no mistakes.
And
it's
like,
that simple. Well, they did make mistakes when they gave up those runs when they lost the ball and stuff. But is that a mistake? You lost the ball in the sky.
It is and isn't, because at the same time it's like that led to you.
They weren't the only ones missing,
like,
losing.
Because they could have easily played SOP if they would have, like, let's say they shut out the Toros, hypothetically speaking,
right? And
then let's say the Toros eliminate us. Yeah. We wouldn't be saying like, oh, this is, because to be honest, the Toros were good.
Yeah, they were stacked.
I think us and the Toros are comparable, but they probably
I agree that we were comparable.
I feel like their arms might have had a slighter edge if you just look at it on paper, because like some of those guys are like either former pros or guys that played college ball back in the day. While we have guys that are just coming out of college ball or whatever it may have been, right? And to be honest, if we go into that semifinal game and we have to play the Toros, we probably burn up an arm that we don't want to use.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Then it's all hands on deck in the championship. Like, that's what we do.
Yeah, so it would have been one of those things where, and that's, I think, the other thing that I didn't want to do was slander any of the teams.
No, never.
Like, cool, everybody.
I'm not going to slander you, but but if you expose yourself, I can't help you.
Yeah, and that's kind of like.
And there's some guys that expose themselves.
Yeah, and that's kind of like where I'm at with it. Like, because if you're going to call us a bunch of cheating fucking assholes, I get it. But like when we legit.
Nobody called us cheating fucking assholes.
But like
verbatim,
for sure. But like, if you're gonna,
people questioned our integrity for sure.
Yeah, but maybe I'm just putting a little sauce on it, right? Yeah. But if you're gonna call us cheaters, let's say, right? But then like,
take a look in the mirror.
Yeah, legitimately, if we have 3 or 4 dudes coming up to us that are like spectating and go, "Hey, you know that guy right there's not." Yeah, we know, and we called it out, and the person that's in charge of checking that shit didn't do shit about it, and that's it. Like that's where we let it die. We didn't take to Instagram and be like, oh, that's why you cheated. None of us said that.
None of us went to Instagram.
Not
initially.
I think the only thing that I saw that like said anything crazy was one of our guys talking shit to them, and like then the homie responded with like, well, put your team's money up.
I don't give a fuck about your money.
And like,
I don't care about money, dude.
But it was funny to me because at the same time, then somebody came back and said like that most of those fools don't pay and they get paid. So I'm just like, so you're not even putting your own money up, dog. So like, how are you gonna
shit?
Like over here, I'm gonna tell you right now, everybody pays their fair share. If not, they don't play.
I'm broke. I ain't got no money to give, man.
And that's the accusation that they made about them. And I just started laughing because I'm just kind of like,
yeah, that's what makes me laugh, bro.
Because the accusations that come after, like, if we really wanted to put people on blast, we could. Like, we could be like, hey, bro.
For sure. I could give you name by name, but I'm not gonna do that.
And even then, like, I'm just like, bro, like, it's fine. Like, this shit's supposed to be fun. And if I lose $100, I lost $100, dog.
It's fine. I don't give a shit.
Like, it's not that serious.
I want to compete. Yeah. I just want to compete.
And we're gonna cross paths again. And I'd rather keep it kosher.
1,000%.
I don't want to beef.
I ain't trying to beef. I don't like beef. I hate beef so much. Dude.
I think there's a couple.
So stupid.
There's a couple people.
Pointless.
There's a couple people right now saying shit about us. I'm just like, bro, like I don't even know who the fuck that. Somebody was like, oh, do you know who this? I'm like, I don't even know who that is. I've never even seen them before in my life. So if they're upset about something, an opinion I had, fair. It's fair to be upset.
Well, you're on a podcast.
Come and talk to me about it.
You're on a podcast.
Just be like, hey.
If you don't like what Frank is saying, hit him up at Tech Poppy
with 2 eyes.
With 2 eyes. Tech_Poppy with 2 eyes.
Yeah.
And then you guys can hash it out on your own. If you have a problem with him and the shit he's saying, and you don't hit him up, then you're a bitch.
And then I'm gonna just keep saying it.
Then you're a bitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you're a bitch.
You're a bitch, and you can shut the fuck up.
I'm not gonna say all
that. Just swallow yours.
I'm just gonna say
just swallow something.
I'm just gonna say I'm not even gonna go that. I'm not even gonna go that strong. I'm just gonna say like, you really don't have a problem if you really don't even like address it. Like, because if I said like, for example, if I went and for hypothetical, like right, let's say I said something about the Miles. Like, let's say
who
Miles,
the Miles. Okay.
Let's say I said, hey, the manager over at the Miles doesn't know what to fucking do. He's lost out there. Blah blah blah. Right, and I'm not saying that's true. I'm just saying, like, I said that on the mic just to fucking stir the pot or whatever it might be. Or I'm mad because they beat us or some shit, right? But let's say I said that about him, and then he just goes a whole season. A year later, he hits me up. Hey, why were you talking shit? I'm like, talking shit about what?
Oh yeah, like as soon as I hit end record, I've already forgot everything we've talked about here on here.
Elaborate what you mean, because I might have just been saying like it looked like you were lost out there.
Yeah.
You didn't know what you were doing. And to be honest, some of that shit's not even your fucking fault. Sometimes these fools are unruly assholes, dog, that like don't listen.
They go rogue.
Yeah.
They go rogue.
I think today John Lane had a couple people go rogue on him. And he was he was less than pleased.
He was very unhappy with the loss today, which I understand.
Nobody likes losing.
Losing sucks, but like for us as the i.e. Gators, we're very used to losing. There's nothing we can do about that. Like, we're used to losing.
I think our division is just pretty...
We're just stacked. That's all it is.
I think it's not only stacked, but people are just more available. Because sometimes I hear Jesse and, like, the stuff he has to go through with, like, the Toros and, like, how some guys don't show up for, like, a certain amount of games. And this is from Jesse and a couple other people that play for them. Mm-hmm. And we're just like, I get it. Because people have lives and they have other shit that they rather, like, be doing.
All right.
So I get it. But I think that's where we're probably a little bit, like, more refined in a sense. Is like most of the time the guys are there.
Yeah.
Like, and they always show up against us for whatever reason.
Like everybody shows up against the Gators.
It's just
Swamp Junior.
It's funny. We'll hear about some dude making 3 errors against another team. And next time we see him, that was a Gold Glove winner.
1,000%.
It's just the fucking funniest thing, dog.
Yeah, man, it's funny how shit.
But just to close off that like thing, like
let's end this shit, bro. Like, I just want to say before you close it off.
But do you have anything from like voicemails or nothing like that?
I do have a couple things from the usuals.
But like, let's close off this topic.
But let's close this off, man. Like, I'm not. There's at not one point.
Well, actually,
hold on.
I have one more thing before we close it out.
Go ahead.
We've also played in Ramirez Baseball League's Moneyball tournament.
Which was solid.
Which was cool.
It was fun. That shit was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Let's do it again, but not at Whittier Narrows.
Fair. But even if we do it there, not only did we play at your field, we played with your umpires, and we played under your league president's fucking supervision, and not one time did any of the teams from the Inland Empire say, hey, you guys are a bunch of cheating fucks.
Dude, for real, that shit did not happen.
That's all I'm saying. And that's where I'm going to leave it at. We didn't say nothing bad about you guys. If anything, we were shitting on each other because the dirtbags were shitting on the Miles. We were shitting on the Miles.
Yeah, we were all talking shit to each other. Like, you guys, what the fuck are you guys fucking doing?
And
misrepresentation.
And I love the people out there because the people
they support us, bro. They got nothing but mad love for us, dog. It's fucking awesome.
I didn't know Mondo's cousin was on the Charros. Like, it was just like surprising seeing certain people out there because I'm like, what are you doing out here? Oh, my cousin's on the Charros, which beat us in the first game.
Yeah.
And we were hoping to play in the championship, but it didn't, like, you know what I mean?
That would have been tough, bro. Would that have been?
It would have been Rose game, but yeah.
Would it have been 5 games in a row to go all the way through?
Yeah.
We played 1, 2, and then the third one was the Toros that we lost.
Yeah.
We got eliminated against the Toros. Game 4 would have been... We would have beat the Charros once and then beat them again. Yeah. So 5 and 1. Yeah, bro. No.
We weren't gonna do it. Like, but
that was impossible. That was a tough ask.
But it was fun to run all Sunday. Just like
that shit was dope.
Yeah, it was cool.
Dope as fuck. Yeah.
But like, not at any point did
we had tacos.
Yeah, tacos, micheladas,
beer. It was beer.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
That shit was awesome.
So it was a great time, and not one time did we say anything about anybody cheating. Nothing like that. We didn't even bother checking the rosters because we already knew what the mix was. You know what I mean?
I don't think they had a roster thing for that one though.
No, I know, but like even then, we'd never like said, "Oh, that guy's," like we never made shit up. It was your umpires. You guys were calling each other by name.
Right.
Fools were talking shit, which I appreciate.
Bench umpire, that guy.
Yeah, like just like the random shit, and we never like disrespected y'all like that, like to say that. So like
we faced Jimmy Johnson, bro.
Yeah,
one of our long-term daddy. Maybe.
And then I think Stevie was his catcher for that game.
Yes, he was.
And then Boy to God, I think that's his handle. Is it?
Boys to God, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking, he was balling.
He balled for us.
Gus was absolutely fucking balling out. Yeah. He was a last-minute ad too, and we were just like, well, he's a catcher, and like I've never played with him. So shout out to him he absolutely balled out, man.
And he was a good time.
Fucking, all of our guys balled out, bro. Like credit to them.
Mikey on one leg.
For a bit. Yeah, Big Mike on one leg. Fucking Biwa with like 3 jacks. Anthony with the jack when it mattered. Fucking who else balled out? Everybody just balled out, bro. Like
everybody did their part. Like whether it was on defense or it was on offense.
Gus, I'm gonna give my silver slugger to Gus. Yeah. If I had one to give out, I would give it to Gus.
Not for sure.
He mashed all tournament. And then he caught every game.
No, yeah.
He caught every game.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I just digress back to that. It's like, dude, like, we legitimately played it under your conditions, under your banner, under your people.
Not a peep.
Not a peep from us.
Yeah. We're just, honestly, dude, like, if any of our guys, you and me being heads, co-heads.
Pause,
yeah. If any of our guys are ever bitching or complaining, like, I'm the first one to get in their face and be like, dude, stop. Yeah. Shut the fuck up and stop. Like, we're not doing that shit here.
Relax, yeah.
We don't fucking, we're not bitches. We don't fucking complain.
Yeah.
Like, it's not up to you. It's up to Frank and I. Like, so sit down.
Yeah.
Like, don't get in the umpire's face. Shut up. I know what's going on out here.
Yeah, because I think I had to go grab somebody, like, during the first game. Mm-hmm. Not just because, like,
yeah.
I think people see him a certain way, but I don't think it was, like, he doesn't mean anything by it. But, like, the fact that he's so loud and, like, he has like a certain like demeanor to him, people take it the wrong way. But yeah, just to close that out, like I look forward to doing this shit multiple more times.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And trust me,
I would like to play the Yankees again for sure.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to play for $5,000, so like knock it off with that bullshit. Like it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah,
I don't have $5,000 to put up, bro. And if I said it, I'm not gonna be able to pay it if I lost.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Yeah, we're just gonna play for whatever the pot is on the shit.
I is poor. I live in a shack. I don't live in a shack.
And to be honest, if at that point too, like if your criticism is like, oh, he should have just made the pot for the winner 5,000, fair. We didn't.
That's fair. I agree with that.
Yeah,
I
didn't fucking care. Like if you had beef with that, you should have brought that shit up to them. Don't be mad at me.
There was an opportunity to drop out, just like everyone else took an opportunity to drop out.
Like
all of the daddies didn't announce that they were in the tournament, and well, I'm gonna drop my team out. Like, nah, don't fucking give me that fucking bullshit.
Don't use this as a scapegoat.
Yeah, no, just look in the mirror. That if you decide to drop out of a tournament, look in the mirror and present yourself the facts as to why. I'm not gonna get convinced. You ain't convincing me. I know the truth. And
that's what I mean. Like it's just like,
and I'm gonna tell Frank the truth.
Or you're just, to be honest, it was a great tournament.
That shit was awesome, and we lost to the better team. It's that simple.
Yeah,
it's that simple. Credit to them. Congratulations to SoCal Yankees.
Dude, those dudes were
I said,
they were making plays in the hole. Like
the left fielder, he robbed a fucking line drive shot that was
Mikey
clearly over his head. He ran it down somehow, and then there was another. there was a like a base hit to left field. Same left fielder.
Anthony
came up. He came up and he fired to home. Threw the runner out at home plate. Anthony, fuck. Like, it was a momentum killer, man.
And not only that, but
fuck. It was frustrating because, like,
I think somebody hit a fucking shot to the first baseman, too.
Fuck, he made the play. Oh, first baseman, easy money. It was a fucking missile, and he just, like, nothing. Like,
picked it.
It's like, damn, good shit.
I think that was what's that fool's name?
I don't know. I know nothing.
Number 5 hitter?
Yeah, the 5 hitter.
Yeah. But it just
know shit, dog.
But that motherfucker made a dude. The team
was stacked, bro. Like, it's that simple.
Going into it, whether we played the Toros or them, it was gonna be a tough game.
Easy.
It wasn't gonna be easy.
Easy, yeah.
And even then, like, you don't know.
Regardless of the schedule, bro. Like, you don't know who's coming out.
To give you perspective,
you don't know who you're gonna play against ever especially in a tournament. Like, we're going to Arizona, right?
Yeah.
In a couple of days. Some people are listening to this episode right now,
they're gonna see us
and we're playing ball right now. We don't know who we're playing against. I have no clue. Am I gonna roster check them? No,
I don't care.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
it's a NABA's job to roster check people. Like, do we have people that should be roster checked?
Possibly.
It's possible.
It's
your bitch assness responsibility to check it.
Yeah, and not even that. Like,
yes, it is that.
No, because technically we submit the roster to them. To NABA, submitted. And we pay the fee.
It's submitted and it's paid.
And we pay the fee.
And these fools actually paid it.
Yeah, and so it's up to NABA at that point. Now, if NABA allows that, that's on NABA, and we're gonna shit on NABA because, to be fair,
we'll be like, "Hey, NABA, guess what we did?"
Like, it's just one of those things, dude. Like, where and like I said, we're trying to close this topic off for a little bit, but
hurry up, close it, hurry up.
We keep getting into it, but like, it's just like, whatever, dog. Like, I don't care. Like, we'll see you guys out there, and if you guys have grievances,
we'd love to play again. Yeah,
we would love to discuss them with you. It's all love on our end because
let's have a beer and just hang out and fucking laugh about it. Who gives a fuck?
Like, I don't care, bro. Like,
but they can get the first round since they won.
You know what I mean? It's like one of those.
Let's go. 1,000%, man. It's all about the community, bro. Like, I don't.
It's all love on our end.
I genuinely have never liked.
I think that's why my feelings were hurt, Bowski.
Yeah, I've genuinely never liked the divide. I don't like the it's the word divisive comments. Is that the word I'm looking for? Like, I just don't like the separation between like there's them and there's us. Like,
I think you know what it is that I would better describe it as a made up animosity. Because like, that's a good way to put it. Because like, I know people create certain, like, for example, one of our guys is like mad intense on the bump. He's hurt right now. Super intense guy, fucking yelling, like upset, like whatever. That's just his personality. That's how he gets himself through the game. Yeah. But never do I take it personal. Right. But he makes up a scenario in his head where he needs to intensify. Right. To get himself through the inning, to, like, you know what I mean, to hype himself up, to get ready, so he's more locked in. Right. That's cool. But for you to make up some fake ass animosity or make some shit up in your mind to make you feel better,
I think
let's not do that, because it's all love on our end. Like, I really
1,000% on our end. It's all love, man.
I laugh at it, but like, I have no ill will towards anybody. Like,
nah, not
I think
all.
If somebody came up to me like, oh, like for example, one of the Yakis,
you that bitch ass that said that on that podcast, they're gonna go to you. You'd be like, yeah, I did say that.
Yeah, like, because I'm gonna just be like, yeah, I said that. Like, tell me where I'm wrong. Like,
so let's have a beer and talk about it.
Well, even then, I could be wrong, because I could also been fed bad information.
The information was public.
But let's say hypothetically, you could easily come up to me like, hey, for example, one of the Yakis was like, hey man, I recognize your voice. Are you Frank? And I'm like,
no shit.
Yeah, and I'm
That's
like,
dope.
I think it was I think his name's Vince. He was like the first base coach for the Yakis.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh yeah, man, what's up, dog? Like, he's like, oh no, I started listening to you, or like, I think I heard you guys like shout out Hoser. And that's how he started listening, or if he even still listens.
Hoser's one of my good homies.
Yeah,
man.
and he's the homie, and he looks out too, because he was like also like,
Hoser came to my birthday party, bro.
Yeah, and Hoser's
a stand-up dude.
No,
anybody that fucks with Hoser
you're not gonna do shit. Shut up.
is on the wrong side of it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm not violent, bro. I'm just not violent. I don't care.
You're like a conscientious observer.
That's
but not.
That's a well-educated way of saying it.
But like, yeah, for sure. Hoser, and then like he was telling me, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Talk to Barrera at first. Talk to, I want to say, a couple of the other guys. I think the dude that hit the double, and like, there's this one dude fucking hitting for them, lefty, light skinned dude with like blue or green eyes. Motherfucker was piecing everything. Didn't matter who was up there. Like, he pieced Marcus up, not Marcus. Mason. He pieced up Mason. I think who came in after Mason? Rowe. And then he pieced up fucking Anthony too. Yeah. Like it wasn't like he hit doubles in the gap, but like he put solid wood on ball.
Yeah, good wood.
And I thought
shout out to the third baseman. He was cool. He complimented my cleats. You remember the cleats that those red Jordans?
Yeah.
He was like, "Hey bro, I like your cleats. They're fucking sick."
The 12s that I picked up in West Covina.
yeah. And I was like, "Oh, fucking our first baseman Frank." I even said your name. I was like, "Yeah, this fool Frank over there. We picked them up for last time we played in a Moneyball tournament. It's all kind of related." I was like, "Hey, picked them up. We picked them up in West Covina off some random dude for like $20." I was like, but yeah, he bought them, but like I liked them when we picked them up, so I was like, kind of begged, kind of begged for these cleats. And
but like it's just like conversations you have.
Now they're mine.
So it's just like funny, but
I like the cleats you gave me, bro. They're really nice.
Yeah, they are nice.
Yes, but again, shout out to that third baseman. I didn't get his name.
Yeah.
He was a solid ball player, man. I liked him a lot. He was real chill. We were chopping it up over there.
Henshaw was playing center. Solid dude.
He looked good. Yeah.
Yeah, all those dudes were cool. Like and we're gonna probably see a couple of them in Arizona. I do want to catch a couple of games because a lot of those dudes are on the Sun Rocks with Bebo.
Yeah,
so I want to
say what's up.
Yeah,
I got some wristbands. I got wristbands for people if anybody wants one.
Because I do want to catch those.
I'm on a limited amount, so I'm gonna be handing out like one per person. But I have a limited amount.
Yeah, but even then, like
I'm not buying more. There's no time for starters.
Dude, I have both of mine around my shifter in my truck.
Yeah,
so like I have those and the Mets ones on there.
Yeah.
So if you make those and you have some, I'll take one and I'll put it around my shifter.
Pause. Yeah. We like wristbands. We like
stickers.
We like stickers. We like bat knob stickers.
Yeah, we don't want anything crazy. Don't give me like money or nothing weird. Like
I like a glass of beer. That's always cool.
I think a couple people have given us like t-shirts.
Yeah, we've gotten hooked up with some t-shirts before. I've gotten a few jerseys here and there.
Yeah,
you know, I like the fan jersey.
Yeah.
If I could customize it, it would have the number 5 and Bowski on the back. You know.
Yeah. It's cool that
it's more of an identifier. Like, hey, I'm not on this team, but I'm a fan. You know. I like everybody, bro. I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where you just...
if I'm a hater, bro, like I hate on my homies.
Yeah.
I hate on you all the time.
Well, like on the Tropics, we're just talking shit the whole fucking time.
To each other.
Yeah, to each other. The Tropics probably looking at us like we're fucking
These
crazy.
guys are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
They stink and they're stupid.
They're fucking horrible and they like talk bad to each other.
That's a great episode. They stink and they're stupid.
But no, yeah, it's just funny, Doug. But I think that's what we're trying to get back to. Like, I think like this whole thing was stirred up and people wanted us to talk about it and we talked about it. It's not that fucking serious. We really don't fucking care.
We gave it at least an hour.
Yeah.
A whole hour.
But no, like I think like
roughly.
But it's been 2 weeks. We had time to think about it and stuff like that. And
3 weeks.
Or 3 weeks, whatever it was. Yeah. But like gave it an honest discussion. I feel like we covered all the bases. Yeah. We're not mad. You shouldn't be mad. It's like, and if you are, we can talk about it. It's not that big of a deal.
Oh yeah. I would prefer to talk about it in person.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of arguing with people in DMs.
I think you lose a lot of context over text though, because there's times.
Oh yeah, for sure. A lot of shit gets mixed up.
Because you'll talk to somebody and they'll be like saying some shit, and you're like, "Hey fool, did you see that message?" Because we'll be in group chats. Mm-hmm. Somebody will send something, and I'll be like, "Hey, did you see that message? Right. Am I tripping or is he tripping out or is he upset?"
Right.
And then it turns out that fool just like missed a comma or something, and I just didn't read it right. You know what I mean? Because context is important. Like you sometimes don't know.
1,000%. Yeah. Like you're typing in anger.
You know who is
you're typing with emotions.
You know who's a perfect example of that? If you've never met Mike from the Yakis,
Big Mike,
from the Yakis, and you just DM'd him,
he's a daddy.
That fool would legitimately come off like
that was so feminine of me
based on appearance and the way you talk to him.
He looks like such an asshole.
Yeah, and based on the way how short he is during over DMs, you would think like, damn, this fool does not fuck with me. And then you hang out with him.
All right, let's say if you're like, hey Mike, my name is Bowski. I like the way you play. You're a solid ball player. I'd like to invite you out to play in this Moneyball tournament for the Sunday League Daddies. We would love to have you. You'd be a great fit for our squad. We love how you play ball. You're a great piece on the NY Yakis, and we feel that you'd be a great piece on the Sunday League Daddies.
Yeah.
Let us know if you're interested. The fee is blah, blah, blah.
That just goes, yeah.
The response, yes.
And that's what I mean. So, like, if you didn't know him and you just went off appearance.
Did you catch my professionalism?
Yeah. Very. very corporate.
Very corporate. So 1,000%. I fuck corporate, dog.
No,
fuck
but
that
yeah,
bullshit.
that shit is funny.
That's why I dropped the LLC.
All right, we're gonna
fuck that bullshit.
Are we gonna move to the voicemails or what?
We're gonna go into a cup check, more like a piss check. We'll be right back. And we're back. Frank, are you drinking anything new?
Nah, I think I'm still working on that sparkling flavored water.
Nice. I'm drinking
With vodka.
I'm drinking a Corona with vodka, right? I'm drinking a Corona non-alcoholic for some reason. Oh, actually, I just finished it. For some reason, they were in my fridge, and then I got myself an energy drink, a Zoa, because it's Sunday. I have to edit this podcast. I need some energy to do that. Earlier, I said I don't do much editing here. Well, I still have a process that I need to go through to upload this shit.
Yeah.
So I got to do that. And then I'm gonna take a shower, and then I'm gonna fucking kind of get some shit together for Arizona.
Oh.
I've been kind of getting my shit together like little by little throughout the weekend.
No, yeah, same.
And then what movie is that? And then.
What movie is that?
You know the movie.
I'm drawing a blank.
Dude, where's my car?
Oh,
they order
and
food.
then
They order your food at the Chinese the Chinese fast food.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. So I'm drinking a Zoa energy drink. It's my wife picked this up at Costco, so it's solid. I don't hate it. It's good. Gives me energy. Does its job. It's really healthy according to the box. It's flavored with
blowing raspberries.
It's his Zoa Energy White Peach flavor with other natural flavors.
Nice. Flavored with other natural flavors.
It says flavor.
Oh, flavored.
Not flavored.
Oh.
No, I read it correctly.
My bad. No, I was just wondering, like, I just heard you say it, and I was just like...
Anyways. So, yeah, we went on and on and on about Labor Day. That was cool. Folks can get some insight on how we felt about it. If you didn't appreciate it, again, you can... we should get together and have a beer instead of arguing through text messages and DMs and all that. But if you wanted to argue, you could hit up at Tech Poppy with Tech_Poppy with 2 eyes.
Nah, hit up the SLTP.
Or you can hit up SLTP, and then I'm going to just hand the phone to Frank and be like, here, bro. I don't want to deal with this bullshit. Because it's ultimately it's just bullshit. Let's just play ball.
Shout out to Tuca the Third for hitting a solo bomb today.
Tuca the Third?
Yeah.
Who's that?
That's the way they phrased it on their post, the Upland Mets. It says, Mets make it 2 straight thanks to a great outing on the mound from Manning 44 and late inning dagger solo bomb from Tuca the Third.
Tuca?
I'll show you.
I'm looking at it. Tuca the Third. He must be... Oh, I see. It's one of their... Oh, Tuca the Third? Come on.
He had a solo bomb down.
I mean, bombs are bombs, right?
Damn.
Bombs are bombs.
That fool's not the biggest, but that fool got pop.
He got some pop, man. That's a daddy. That is a daddy. And then Ethan, he went 2 straight thanks to a great outing on the mound. Ethan Manning. How many innings did he go?
They didn't give no details.
Late inning dagger. All right, let's move on. Couple things. Got some voice DMs. And we have some very quick Arizona preview. What do you want to do first?
What's the preview, though? Like, what are we going to cover?
Who's playing and who we're picking.
All right, go through it quick, though, because I just don't care.
You want to do that now?
Yeah, I might as well just get through it.
All right.
It's not that I don't want to hear it. I just don't want to, like, spend 45 minutes.
We don't need to. I don't have not much background on most of the teams here.
I was looking at some of the rosters on the app, but
we can look.
Only the teams that I know.
I don't care about the rosters because, there's
I got bored, bro. I was on the toilet and I was just looking at it.
You were doing that right now?
No, not right now.
Okay. Well, Sunrock should probably upload their roster. Let me see. SoCal Titans. They got a roster, so go check that out. Let's see here.
Name the teams, bro.
SoCal Titans.
This is the open or what?
This is the open. Huh.
So this is 18 Wood Open in Napa. the NABA World Series. So everybody knows.
I'm looking at something here, which is rather
intriguing.
Rather intriguing, yeah. I see some recognizable names here. Not SoCal Titans because they haven't. No, they did post. Paramount Pirates have some recognizable names that I
thought we weren't gonna go through this shit, bro.
We're not. I'm just seeing.
Come on, dog.
Pick
it the fuck up, dog.
We got some SoCal Yakis up on the Paramount Pirates.
Okay.
So we got SoCal Titans, Paramount Pirates. There's 18 wood open, by the way. SoCal Titans, Paramount Pirates, Obregón. San Diego Sluggos, San Diego Threshers, Reyes, like I roll Mauer. The LBC Sun Rocks, CBA Tigers, Platoon. Molino, Coras.
Who is that?
Coras with a K. Honestly, I think they play in Arizona. I think they're an Arizona team.
That name just sounds familiar.
I think they got like a 15-man roster. That's wild.
Yeah, and the Open is crazy.
So the Open is intriguing because they have, what was that, 11 teams? 1, 2, 3. 11,
top 4 make it too, right?
11 teams, top 4. I'm trying to pull up the bracket. We know it's top 4. Top 4. And the intriguing part for me is they're guaranteed 6.
Yeah, that was cool. I saw that.
That's really that's dope as fuck. So they're gonna get their money's worth. However, it does make you strategize differently because you have to have enough guys for 6 games, rather than 5. Now, if you go 0-3 to start off, do you lose interest at that point from players? It's hard to say.
I think if you're out there and you already made the trip, you can still finish 500 at 1-3.
Finish it off, yeah. You can go 3. It's just you don't know what's going to happen with everybody.
And then you could have a tough ass schedule.
Everybody can go 3-3. I think it's possible, right? That's possible, right? I don't know. I'd have to. I'm not a computer, so I don't know. If I was a computer, I'd be like a Macintosh 95. I think I'd be a Macintosh 95.
That's fucking funny. Fucking 95 is crazy. It's like a little square gray one.
No, they made the multicolored ones.
No, that was in like 98, blood.
Was it 98?
Yeah,
okay, then I'm the Macintosh 98. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ.
I think it's like 98 or 99.
13 years after I was born. Christ. I like this Open. It looks like it's really stacked.
It's going to be.
Rosters pending.
It could be really interesting because I know there's been a lot of like back and forth between the teams and stuff like that. Like,
oh yeah,
within certain circles, right? I'm not gonna like say who or what, but
everybody
within the
Frank,
Open that we know.
Trust me,
that we know. I don't know everybody in there.
Trust me, it's everybody.
So it should be pretty interesting because there's 7 teams that are left out.
I got ears. I hear things. What movie is that?
Fuck, it's Scarface.
Ah, the boy, let's go.
But
Frankie knows.
But 7 teams get left out. All right.
That's tough, yeah.
So it's like, who are you? You know what? Instead of winning the thing, who do you think makes playoffs first and foremost?
Give me the SoCal Titans, last year's champ.
Okay.
Give me Platoon.
Okay.
Give me. This is tough. Because I saw the roster on Paramount Pirates. Give me the Paramount Pirates.
All right.
And then. See, I'm already leaving somebody out because I like the Threshers because I like the manager.
Yeah.
Good manager. And I also like the Sun Rocks. I know Molino is going to be stacked. I don't know too much about the Coras. I don't know much about the Reyes. Obregón is always really good. Yeah, this I want to start over. Let me start. Can I start over?
Go ahead.
Obregón. Give me Obregón. They're always good. I still like Platoon.
Okay.
I still like the Titans. Ah, man. This is tough.
I'm going to give you 5.
I don't want to play favorites, dude. I want to play favorites, but I'm not going to do it.
I'm going to give you 5.
It's because I like the Paramount Pirates. I like the Sun Rocks. And I like the Threshers. I like Platoon and I like the Titans.
Yeah.
But I also know that Molino's really good. I know Obregón is really good. Like, this is just an absolutely stacked Open.
It's a coin
toss.
Yeah, if I had to go, my 5 with the 5th being like the one that's like on the cusp of getting in and it can flip flop with anybody in there. Give me the Tune.
Okay.
Give me the Sun Rocks.
Yeah. You're biased. You're so biased.
No, because we know certain things. The Titans.
Do we?
The Titans and then Molino. With the Threshers on the outside looking in, depending going into Game 6. Because
the 6 games really makes this intriguing. Yeah.
The Threshers.
And you didn't want to get into this, asshole.
The No, but I just wanted like this was a quick one. But like the Threshers, I feel like they're missing one of their like
key players.
Yeah, and it's
wait, who are they missing?
It's not news to anybody because they posted it. So it's not like I'm.
Oh yeah. My bad.
So So I'm not
only one of the best arms out there. Sorry.
Yeah. So they posted it. So I'm not like ruining anything. Like you know what I mean? Like he's not available for this weekend, but you might see him out there in one of the following.
I'm gonna have to take a shot of Malort for my good friend.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
So that's public information. I'm not like saying like you know what I mean? Like they're gonna walk into. Especially after Game 1, you're gonna see who's there and who's not there. You're gonna know.
All you gotta do is click on the roster, bro, and just see who's missing.
And shout out to Homie because you know what I mean that sucks, like what he has to go through to get back. But so shout out to him. But yeah, that's probably my 5, and that's the only reason I want to do the Open because the Open's fucking crazy this year. Yeah,
dude, the Open is
so just for reference, just so you remember, the Tune, the Sun Rocks. Molino on the Titans with the Threshers looking in. They could easily flip-flop with somebody.
So we won't be able to watch the Threshers versus Platoon on Saturday because they play each other at 8:30. So it just depends. But like they're in Tempe. Tempe 2.
And where we're well, depends on where we're
at. Depends on because for us we'll get to our bracket situation. Yeah. Do you have an overall winner that you want to take? That's tough. You can take any one of these teams, man.
Give me.
I'll let you pick first.
Out of the 5 that I picked.
Out of the 5 you picked. That's tough.
If I'm gonna be biased, you know what? I'm not gonna be biased. I think, given the fact that we know something about certain things and like what people are willing to do out there, give me the Titans. There's a reason why they won it last year.
Right. Yeah,
that's an easy choice.
Like that's a very
if we're
easy
going
choice.
If we're going off paper,
yeah. So I let you go first. I had the Titans in mind.
Yeah.
But you picked them already, so I'm gonna pick somebody else.
We could pick the same one and just be both wrong.
No. Let's make this interesting. Let's see. It's because I like all these teams. I like the Sun Rocks. I like the Tigers. I like Platoon.
Shout out to the Sluggos. I hope you guys get a couple wins this time around because I know last time was a rough outing.
They went 0 for it. Yeah.
So I hope you guys get a couple wins, and not just hope you get lucky. I just mean because those games are tough up there.
I like the Pirates. I think ultimately this comes down to depth.
I think.
Let me look at this Sun Rocks roster. They haven't posted it. Yeah. Ultimately, this shit comes down to depth. How's Platoon looking? Platoon is looking pretty good. They have a player named Juan.
Juan Pollo.
They have one Juan.
Don't they got a dude named Juan Polo?
Juan Pollo?
No, his name's like Polo.
Pollo, yeah. Pollo.
Is it Pollo or Polo?
Pollo.
Oh, because when they wrote it out the other day?
I think it's a Dominguez brother.
Okay.
Hello, Dominguez brother. But they got Juan.
One.
Yeah. They got the 1-1. This is tough, bro. Like, I genuinely can't pick just because, like, my bias.
Just pick one, dog. Fuck the bias.
Fuck the bias.
Who cares if you're biased?
Give me the fucking Sun Rocks, baby.
Let's go.
Give me the Sun Rocks. I'm gonna acquire some Sun Rocks merch from my good friend Javi. It's not for me. I don't smoke, so I'm gonna get him a goodie bag. I don't know if that's what it's called.
You're gonna get him a certain type
pre-rolls.
Like pre-rolls, yeah. Like a pack of pre-rolls, right?
Yeah, I'm going to get him some pre-rolls. So, yeah, if Javi's listening, I got you, bro. So, you're taking the Titans. I'm going to be biased and just take the Sun Rocks just because I want to piss some people off.
I think...
But I like all these teams, bro. Like, it's a coin toss.
Because you can't sandbag that division.
No, you cannot sandbag this division at all. Like, you have to fucking play.
Yeah.
I like Platoon's depth. I like the Sun Rocks' depth, even though their roster's not up, but I know they're gonna do. I like the Threshers' depth. Pirates are gonna be good. Titans are gonna be good. Obregon, there's just like I think there are a bunch of Venezuelans that just roll up 5 minutes before the game and they just mash.
Makes sense.
Molino, they're roughly the same in the
CBA Tigers aren't to be slept on either. They can just
no, you can't sleep on these fools either. Let me see if they even have.
That's what I mean. It's just like
give me a coin toss, baby. I like all these teams. If I can come out and say what's up to everybody, I will.
Sluggos have a full team instead of like because I know like they've said a couple times before they were missing people. Mm-hmm. If they have their full team or they get everybody out and full like their full squad. They're gonna be tough too. They're just not gonna lay over, or lay down. I mean,
but I've never picked the Sun Rocks. I'm gonna go with the Sun Rocks.
Yeah, and I
Threshers, don't be mad. Platoon, don't be mad. Tigers, don't be mad.
Be mad, bro. Use that shit as motivation, blood.
I'm trying to piss everyone off.
No, I feel like the easy choice on paper would be the Titans, right? To pick.
I agree because they're defending champs.
If we're gonna talk about
defending champs,
if we're gonna be talking about scrappiness, Platoon.
Very scrappy, not to be slept on.
If we're talking about like, kind of like more finesse and depending on like the arms that they have,
these dudes really have a 30-man roster.
The Sun Rocks, bro, is my like finesse kind of like.
Yeah,
they might be a little bit rough around the edges, but they got a good ass squad.
SoCal Titans they have a million guys on their roster.
There's a reason.
They have Hioax in Medina. Oh yeah,
bro. Just listen to the names.
They have Werliel Rangel.
Yeah, bro. Like if you take a look at their names, you know something's up.
Esbert.
Yeah.
Sivira.
Yeah.
Jesus. Hiram. That's kind of Alberti. Alberti. Hexander.
Bro, that team's gonna be tough.
Alexander.
Anytime.
Michael. They have a Michael.
Anytime you have any fools on your team with the Y's in their first name,
they have a Franderlin.
Franderlin is crazy.
I love it.
That's my favorite player.
That's your favorite player, Yanderlin?
Franderlin.
That's fucking wild, Franderlin. So okay, all right. I'm gonna take the Sun Rocks just to be different, and you're taking the Titans to be safe.
Nah, to be different because I like everybody probably expects us to take the Tune or the Threshers, or the Sun Rocks. You took the Sun Rocks. I took the Titans.
Yeah, I'm not being biased. I can't even see their roster.
They probably have a Yandi on that team too.
My good friend Jerry's gonna be on the Sun Rock. Shout out to my good friend Jerry.
So
18 Wood Miner, Frankie. We got 6 teams. Arizona Hit Factory Legends, Camaroneros, Indian Kings.
Okay, we
have lost to the Indian Kings.
Yep.
Backstop Sports.
Okay,
Gallos.
Anytime you hear a Backstop Sports, you know what it reminds me of?
What?
Like just that type of like name, softball team. Like if you ever go on like the US the USSSA like site and you listen to some of these guys like Roofx, it's like a company that sponsors a certain team.
Roofx, that sounds like a drug.
And then who's that other the people that sell baseball stuff? I can't remember the name of the site.
Baseballism?
No, it was like a website for like gear and stuff like that. There's like a specific name for it. Let me see if I can find it. But they sponsored like
Monkey Sports.
Nah, it wasn't them, but they sponsored Resmondo, which is one of like the nationally like known teams and stuff like that. I just watch those.
No clue.
They just come on after I watch something on YouTube, and like I started getting into it because some of these dudes mash.
Yeah.
So I just like.
So.
But that's what it reminded me of. So.
Yeah. Hit Factory Legends, no clue.
From what I've heard from someone that lives out there, is that those dudes are no slouches. The Hit Factory.
Hit Factory.
There's a reason they're called the Hit Factory, I guess.
Yeah. Let me see.
Indian Kings, we know them, and we know that like as long as they have the full squad and like, which is kind of crazy because one of the guys from the Indian Kings is playing on the Threshers, which is a trip to me.
Right.
Because I didn't think you could break those dudes apart, but I know somebody committed early.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Indian Kings roster.
Shout out Big Mike.
Yeah, that's rather interesting. I don't see him on that roster.
Oh, what?
Yep. But I'm looking at the Gallos roster, and one name jumps out to me.
Nice.
Eric Sim.
Oh, nice.
Eric Sim.
He's gonna be talking shit.
He's gonna be talking shit. He's gonna
play first, I think, if anything.
He's gonna be in the vicinity after our first game.
Nice,
Frank.
Maybe.
Maybe I may go take a look over there.
Damn, bro, you gonna do tricks on it or what?
Yeah, full 2 hands, 2 hands and everything. And I'm gonna call fucking like, yeah, you fucking jabroni. That's so gay. All right, so Hit Factories, Legends, Arizona Hit Factory Legends, Camaroneros, Indian Kings, Backstops Wars, Gallos, and EAVBL Cardenales. I don't know where they're from.
That's a crazy name though.
EAVBL. That's
East Arizona, right?
It might be East Arizona Valley Baseball League.
That's what I'm guessing.
That's my guess. Yeah, that's my best guess too.
Give me Indian Kings. Give us our arch nemesis.
Yeah, I was also gonna take the Indian Kings. We can let's keep it. I'll take the Gallos.
All right.
I'll take the Gallos. They are Pico de Gallos Baseball on Instagram, something like that. So that's rather clever. Seems like they're a bit of a content team, but they look like they got some ballers.
Yeah.
They have a left-handed pitcher that has a bionic leg.
Oh, one of those.
He has like a
the blade, right? It's like the blade.
It's not a blade. It's an actual leg. Like it looks like a robot leg.
Oh, okay. So he's like
so it's not a blade. I know what you mean by
prosthetic, fool.
It's a prosthetic. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for.
No, but I thought you.
I like calling it bionic. All right.
No, but I thought you meant like the blade because I know that's the one that people usually run on. Like there's a kid that.
He's a pitcher. There's a pitcher. I'll show you. I'll show you in a little bit.
Yeah, because there's a kid that was on like Instagram. Him and his girl were like pretty popping for a while on there, like especially during COVID. But he ran for one of the Division I schools. He ran track, and he was on blades. So anytime I see that, I'm like, I wonder if that's more like easier, functionable for like those type of sports. You know what I mean? You just run on blades instead of like an actual leg.
Right. Yeah, I have seen those.
More bounce. Yeah.
More bounce. Okay. 18 wood. So you're taking the Indian Kings. I'm taking
Indian Kings, yeah.
Just to be different. I'm taking the Gallos. All right. 18 wood rookie American.
Oh, nice.
We're not an American, Frank. There's 16 teams in this division.
Fuck.
I almost regret not doing this division. You'll see why.
Okay.
So we got 16 teams. We got the U.S. Military War Dogs, San Diego Wombats, Arizona Blues.
Which War Dogs team though?
The national team, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. San Diego Wombats, Arizona Blues, Central Coast Cage Monkeys, SoCal Sharks, Sin City Boys, Central Valley Giants, San Diego Monarchs, Chino Valley Hotshots, Illinois Nationals.
Illinois, shout out Illinois.
Shout out Illinois. SGV Tribe, shout out to the tribe. That's the homies. West Coast Redwoods, the Rough Riders, the Yankees, Phoenix Aces, and the Red Sox. I know who I'm taking.
What Las Vegas team is on there?
The Vegas. Where is it? Where did it go? Sin City Boys?
Okay.
Sin City Boys. Yeah,
I said the Masters.
No, the Masters are not in this one.
Okay.
Not in this one. I'm going to take my pick right now. Give me the Red Sox.
Fair.
It's not because I'm a Red Sox fan.
Fair.
They absolutely dominated the Vegas American this last one in
the
May.
MSPO or the NABA
Memorial and NABA, the NABA American. So they looked based off of what I saw online. They looked really good. So I'm gonna take the Red Sox. It's a little bit biased, I know. Shout out to the tribe though. I got shout out to the Wombats as well. Shout out to the Monkeys, the Cage Monkeys. It's the homies over there as well. And yeah, that's about it. SoCal Sharks, they're local. Who am I looking at? Central Valley Giants. We didn't get to play them in MLK. Cali Kickoff, excuse me.
Give me the San Diego Wombats.
The Wombats, that's the homies too. All right. So I'm taking the
I
Red
feel like
Sox.
West Coast Redwoods we're sleeping on though.
No, we're not.
No? Okay.
No. Wombats is worthy. It's a worthy pick. Let me see. How's their roster looking? Oh, they got like 12 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The Wombats?
Yeah, they got the Ridgewells over there on that squad. So that's one of the homies over there. Shout out Nick. I don't know any of the other names, unfortunately, but I think they should be pretty solid. But yeah, ultimately, give me the Red Sox. Yankees, they're AAA from our league over here.
Okay.
SGV Tribe, they're local.
San Gabriel Valley. Roster up.
Who?
The Yankees.
No roster. Oh, you found their nice. That a boy. Good shit, Frank. Did you download the app?
Yeah.
Oh, you're invested. You know when you download the app, you're definitely.
Well, invested. No, because like last time you guys were telling me shit, I was like, oh, let me go check.
Okay.
But no, it's good to be knowledgeable or have like an idea
as it pertains to the podcast.
Yeah.
All right. So I got the Red Sox. You have the Wombats. Okay, perfect. Everybody, please keep track because I'm not. Last one, Frank, the division we're in. I was very hard-headed about staying in this division. I'm going to get a lot of shit for it. However, I'm not sleeping on any one team from here.
No, for sure.
As nobody should sleep on us either.
Yeah.
Okay, we got the Sunday League Daddies. That's us. I'm picking us. Then we have the Tiburones. They're going to be stacked. The Cluster Bombs. I have no idea. No clue where they're from. Cucuys Baseball Club. They are from Murrieta.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're from Murrieta. It took me 2 years to figure that out. 2 years because we played them in one of the wildest games I've ever been in.
Oh, nice.
As you'll see in the World Series 2023 vlog.
Who's on that team?
The Cucuys?
Yeah.
My good friend Juan. I don't know if he's. Let me see if they have a roster. Juan Hurtado. Yeah.
Hurtado's on that?
Yeah, Little Hurt. Because Big Hurt's the older brother, so he's Little Hurt.
Okay.
And Cesar Vela. Is it Julian Quinones?
Oh, Quinones.
Yeah, Quinones. Yeah, he plays on the Cucuys. But I think he's going through an injury at the moment, so I'm not entirely sure if he's gonna play. So, Daddies, Tiburones, Cluster Bombs, Cucuys, and the Tucson Bulldogs. So, we're gonna have to play a team from.
Who are you taking, dog?
I never pick us. I never have, and I never will. I just play. We just play ball. So, my beefs with our division. We're guaranteed. We're playing the 4 pool play, and then we got our 5th guaranteed game. In the bracket. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not too happy about it. I could technically say we're sandbagging everything until Saturday, but that would be stupid because then,
I think you want
I want the 1 seed.
Yeah.
I want the 1 seed.
Yeah, you got a seed. Pause.
Yeah. I want the 1 seed. That's going to be the goal. And I want to play at Goodyear at 8:30 a.m. on Sunday morning. That's what I want.
Oh, it would be Goodyear. Wow.
It would be Goodyear at 8:30 a.m.
Nice. Is it the actual stadium or is it?
It's the stadium game. So
we got to get there.
So, we got to get there. Now, our schedule, we're going to open up at Tempe Stadium against the Cluster Bombs.
On Wednesday.
1 game. On Thursday, we're playing the Tiburones at Talking Stick Diamondbacks 5.
That's a pretty good field, though, from what I hear.
Yes. The stadium, Salt River, sexy as fuck. One of my favorites. One of my favorite spring trainings.
Sexy, one of my favorites.
Yeah. Yes, Queen. I'm just kidding. I fucked that up.
Yeah.
So we're playing the Tiburones 1 game on Thursday. Very frustrating.
Yeah.
And then Friday we got the doubleheader against the Tucson Bulldogs to open it up at Tempe Stadium again. But then we have to drive to Indian School.
Damn.
For a noon game against the Cucuys. And that is our 4-game guarantee plus our 5th game for playoffs.
Yeah.
So win game 5 and you move on. I like our roster. We're looking solid. We got myself. We got little O. We got your fat ass.
Wow.
We got the captain, Daniel.
Can't even run right now.
Daniel Paredes. Robert Foreman. Our boy Benz. Benzo. We have Sir. We have Marcos. We have Jake Dent. We have Rudy. We have Brandon. Got Matt Henry. Elijah. Troy. Raymond. Cyrus. Cole. Hazy. Am I missing anybody? I think I'm missing somebody.
Well, some of these dudes aren't official yet, so.
Yeah, some are unofficial.
Gotta pay.
Sawyer. Palmer. And some other unofficial guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up in the air right now, but.
There's a couple guys up in the air at the moment. However, our 15 are paid for, so.
Yeah.
If we run in there with 15 dudes, more than happy. More than happy to run it. It's going to be fun, man. I'm looking forward to it. A lot of guys are going to be listening to this podcast as we're driving over, as we're playing. I don't know when fools listen to this shit. But it's going to be fun, bro. Like, One of the teams I'm looking forward to playing is that Tucson team, the Tucson Bulldogs. Just because it's out of state, like I like playing new teams. I don't know who the cluster bombs are, but a name like that, like you can't really like you can't take it for granted.
Fucking start just hitting jacks out of nowhere.
Yeah, they're just hitting bombs in clusters, you know. But I'm looking forward to Arizona, man. I'm driving out Tuesday morning, so if you're trying to say what's up, hit up the Sunday League IG at Sunday League Podcast. I will see it. I'll say what's up. Maybe we can get a beer. If you want to talk about Labor Day over a beer, we can talk about it.
For sure.
No, yeah. Yeah, I'm more than happy to meet up. I have wristbands. I have knob stickers. However, I'm not the biggest fan of the knob stickers themselves. If you can get them to stick to your bat, perfect. But I got you. I got stuff. I got stuff to give. I don't have shirts. I don't got none of that shit. There was a time, Frank, when I would have killed to have shit to give away to people out there.
No, yeah, for sure.
But like when
I always want to give somebody something, but
yeah, I always want to hook somebody up. But like wristbands, man, like that. We still play against a lot of our, you know, a lot of guys that I'll see the wristbands and I don't remember giving wristbands away to certain guys. I'm just like, that's what's up, man. Like, makes me happy.
Oh yeah,
makes me happy. It gives me a sense of community. You know. Who you got, Frank? You got us?
Give me the cuckoos. Just
no, bro. Give me the cuckoos, bro.
Nah. Yeah, I gotta take us
for sure. Yeah. If you ain't taking yourself, then what's the point?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
1000%, man. Looking forward to it, dude. It's gonna be fun, bro. It's gonna be fun. But that's it for our Arizona preview for now.
Yeah. We'll decide if we want to give you more or not.
Shit, should we go over the 25s real quick?
Nah, fuck all that.
Fuck all that. It's 3 divisions.
Nah, if we got something for them, we'll do it later. If not, we'll cover them later. We got shit to do later, bro.
You got to go do some shit. All right, yeah. we got a couple of voice messages.
I just know us. We're gonna fucking spend another 30 minutes on that shit.
Another 30 minutes? You ain't lying, dude. Let me pull these.
No hate to the 25s, but we got you. We got you next.
We got you. Yeah, we'll figure something out for sure.
For sure.
All right, couple of DMs, voice DMs, which I always appreciate the voice DMs just because it provides some. What was the word you used earlier? Authenticity.
Some context too, because sometimes like reading the messages that people type up on the what's that shit called?
DMs.
Well, not the DMs, but like you know how you put up
comments,
that shit that people can like express themselves, but they type it out.
Oh yeah, I didn't do it this week.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called, but when they do it
SOS,
on the SOS, I forget what the fuck name of it is.
Sound off Sunday.
Yeah, so like on the SOS, sometimes you lose shit in context. Sometimes we don't even know what the fuck they're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of times where I'm just like, what is this guy talking about?
Yeah,
but I never preview them. I always just go straight to them. It's just when I see sent a voice message, I know exactly what it is for.
Yeah.
And I never preview them. So, all right. I have 2 from B Will, our good friend B Will.
What a surprise.
What a surprise. And then I got one from CeeLo, Chris Lopez, tournament director of LTD. Which one do you want first? You want B Will or you want C Will?
Let's do B Will.
You want
C Will?
C Will.
That fool wishes he was C Will.
Who's C Will? Chris Wilson?
No, just because CeeLo, that fool wishes he was a part of that trio.
That's true. Oh yeah, B Will, C Will, yeah. Yeah, no, it's because I used to play with this dude named Chris Wilson. He was an absolute stud, and he was drafted before Russell Martin.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he played Sunday ball with us. Stud. All right, opening up with B Will. Here we go. Story time with B Will. I have no idea. This one's 1.5 minutes, and the next one's 3 minutes. Here goes.
What up, guys? About time y'all do a fucking episode. Got us waiting like 2-3 weeks and shit.
Sorry. I can barely hear you.
I'm fucking shocked. Nah, I just wanted to send a couple voice DMs and say thanks for allowing me to play on the Sunday League Daddies during the Moneyball tournament. It was a ton of fun. Glad I could bring Anthony out and, you know, show y'all that we could play a little bit. You know, that it's not all for show. It was Bill and Fabian. And then, oh yeah, Big Mikey, of course. We hit it off. He needs to come play in Arizona for the Sun Rocks. Sorry, Mikey. Fuck the Indian Kings. They need to be in the open. He's too good to be down in minor or rookie national, whatever.
Oh, this is brutal.
The tournament itself was a lot of fun. There was a little bit of chirping towards the end with the Yankees, but it was good. It was a good competition. But yeah, no man. Glad to finally get to meet y'all and play with you guys. And I mean, let's run it back with the Moneyball tournament. Let me know.
I'm curious if B-Will's AC was on in his truck.
That's probably what it is.
It's got to be the AC. Like maybe he like.
Because I've done that before, sending you like voice stems when I'm driving.
Yeah,
I'm just
I'm
like,
curious.
fuck.
Like if his like phone holder is next to the to the AC,
the air vent,
or it was
the window,
or it was connected to the Bluetooth.
Oh, that's true.
With the AC on,
because Lupe does that too. Lupe does that, and I do the shit with the fucking.
So I'm gonna leave it just the way it is, so that B-Will can kick himself.
Yeah,
and because he never sounds like that.
No, he never does.
But no, definitely a pleasure having him out. It was great. He could swing it. He could definitely swing it. A huge threat in a lineup, any lineup that you put him in. Imagine that fool batting ninth. Imagine him being the worst hitter on his team.
God,
it's a dangerous team.
Yeah, super dangerous.
But yeah, that pleasure having you out. But I'm curious about this 3-minute.
Oh God, if it's bad, we're just gonna have to skip over that shit, low key.
I know.
Or just transcribe it and then we'll just summarize it.
I'm letting it transcribe. Oh, let's see how it sounds and then we'll go from there.
The Labor Day tournament. Now that I mentioned the Labor Day tournament, wanted to send this next point DM to talk about Arizona NABA World Series.
Should I transcribe this?
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to transcribe it. Sorry, B-Will.
Sorry, B-Will, but he's it actually gave it to me.
No, yeah.
Okay.
You could probably hear him, but it's just like very, very.
Yeah, B-Will, fix your shit, dog. But I'm gonna read it. It says, and I'll screenshot it for anybody that has any doubts. I'm not gonna I can't make this up. Like, I'm gonna read the fuck out of this.
My bad.
I'm gonna read the fuck out of this, and it's gonna sound made up, but like it's not, because I'm not smart enough to do that. It says, I mentioned the Labor Day one of the sentence next boy DM to talk about Arizona NABA World Series. The tournament of tournaments that everyone really that's determined. Cali kickoff SoCal Classic Labor Day firecracker. It comes down to the World Series. Playing like, hey, I won in Arizona. You got a legit squad. Shout out to the Sun Rocks, and you take a look at all the teams, and it's going to be a tough tournament. We talked about that. It's going to be a tough tournament. There's not going to be SoCal Titans are going to be tough. Won it all last year, so they're bringing Molino, who I just played against this morning in our Sunday league. They're gearing up. Brought a fucker out that was mid-90s. But we did get the job against them. The defense wasn't there. But they always can fucking hit. They're always going to be a good challenge. If I found out that those menores, the team did split between themselves, and for what menores are going in, or some of those men owners are going in. The transcribe is bad. Some of the menores. Let me see.
Because they muffled it.
They're and are going in with the Reyes. Los Reyes. For the 25s, the spreadsheets. We gotta run it back after Rookie American last year, so we gotta go back and Brad, Ben, Sean Helms, all those guys on that squad because of the Labor Day tournament. This is the thing about Sunday League. If you get to meet so many different people, you get to make connections, offers connections offer to play on the U.S. I got an offer to play on the U.S. Military War Dogs. So, you know, we're going to do our thing for the 35s. Steve Nelson, I got you, man. I don't know how many bombs, but I'm going to try and give y'all a couple. And so that way we can win that shit and get you guys to take home some hardware. But yeah, good luck to all the teams coming out and say, and you know we're all doing this. Okay. Yeah, the transcribe is pretty bad. If you know I'm a good reader, dog. This shit was rough. Instagram be better.
You know, well, to be fair, like, I think what he's
shouting out everybody.
No, yeah, he's pretty much like looking for it. I think he's excited to see everybody out there and see what everybody has.
You know, but over in his hood, because like now, like, you know, that community's built.
Yeah,
building over
and not only that, but like what do you have, the World Series once a year?
Yep.
Because they don't really do tournaments that often, do they? Or like how often do they do them out there?
They do the one in Arizona once a year for NABA, and then they do the one in Florida.
No, okay. So that's what I'm saying. Like they don't have like the amount of tournaments we have here. Because I'm guessing we have probably like, I think they probably have a good amount of people because of the fields that they have.
I think NABA does the spring training experience and this one, the World Series. Yeah.
So it's just one of those things where it's just like, I think he's excited to see everybody that like he knows he used to ball out with here or somewhere. Mm-hmm. And like now everybody's like going to be in one central location.
Yeah.
And then it's always cool to be showing people around your hood. Like, or your home.
Oh, yeah,
like,
for sure. And I'm going to meet up with B-Will on Tuesday.
Yeah.
On Tuesday. So, yeah, I'm heading out early. So if y'all want to meet up and have some beers, reach out.
Nah, for sure.
Reach out. Don't be a bitch.
I won't be there until later, so I'll probably already be drunk. But
I'm not. I have to be responsible, bro.
Yeah, whatever, dog. Uber somewhere. But it's one of those things, too. Like, I think he's just excited. I think he's looking forward to it. And I think one thing he mentioned is that those men notice split up, and that's why you have that Reyes team. But given the immense amount of talent out there and the immense amount of talent here, you're probably going to see like two really good teams that were once one team.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. But like probably those teams.
And even before we I forget, but like I think he also mentioned Mikey, that Mikey should come up to and play for the Sun Rocks instead of playing for the Indian Kings because of the fact that he thinks he's good enough to play in that division. Mm-hmm. I think there's a few people like in national.
A lot of these guys
and
are.
Minor.
Yeah.
They could play up there
for sure.
So like for sure, and like Mikey's definitely one of those guys.
Mm-hmm. I agree. But yeah, looking forward to seeing B-Will and all the homies out there. Let's move on to the next one. Final voice DM from Chris Lopez, director of LTD. For those that don't know, before getting haters.
And our homie.
Oh, that's the director of the tournament. Just kidding, bro. Just talking shit. All right, here goes. Oh, I hope it's not too loud.
What up, Bowski, Frank, and Heifer, my favorite Sunday League motherfucker? I have a question for you guys.
Not you,
this
Frank,
week
or not
for the
me.
Pod. What are your thoughts on managers that don't come out to shake their opponent's hands after a loss? Kind of curious what you guys think about that. I see it happening a little too often and just wanted to see what you guys thought. By the way, this is Chris of the AAA Dirtbags, currently undefeated. I also have a question on what you guys thought about the LTD inaugural Labor Day tournament. Just wanted some feedback on what went well, what could go better. Looking forward to the next one. And also, daddies are going to tear that shit up in Arizona. You could take that to the bank. Have a good one, you guys. Happy Sunday.
Frank?
I think managers that are upset, depending on the context of the situation, or what's happening, I think if somebody doesn't come and shake your hand because you guys have been, you particularly, like, maybe don't get along, it's probably for the best in certain cases. Right, now, if you're just doing it because your booty tickle, then it's not.
If your booty tickle, that's a very bad look.
It's a horrible look.
Now we recently had to experience that where somebody didn't come out to shake our hands after we absolutely mollywopped them, and they didn't come out to shake our hands or nothing.
Yeah,
probably because we called them out on something.
Yeah, for sure.
But it didn't happen. Honestly, bro, like I don't appreciate when fools don't just take your fucking loss and move on. Just shake hands and that's it. But it's competition.
I think sometimes I just don't even give it energy. So like if I see something like, for example, we played John and them today. If John would have been like, nah, fuck that, and then just got his shit and left, I'd be like, what the fuck, John?
Yeah.
And this is just because that's who we played today, right? Like but John would never do that because John, even when he's like upset, and we've seen him upset.
Oh yeah.
Like
Seen him crash out before.
Yeah, like on everybody.
Yeah.
So it's like, and that's not like, and before people are like, oh, well, was he like wild? No, John's just very passionate. And when he's out there, like he told us, I'm dedicating 3 hours of my fucking life to playing this ball game. And that's all I require from my guys and everybody else out there. Like, I'm not out here just bullshitting. No. And I think that's why certain managers take like the forfeits and all that shit super personal. But yeah, if you're one of those guys that like legitimately is that upset about something and it's like a blood feud, like maybe we really don't like each other and you don't fuck with me, yeah, stay over there, I'll stay over here, not a big deal. But yeah, but if there's no reason for you to be butthurt other than you lost and then you don't come out and say what's up, and then I'd be like, all right, bet, like now I know what kind of type of dude you are.
Then you're a bitch.
Yeah, like and I don't even go that far. I just think it's like that's very immature for you to be upset. Like some of the Sunday shit is supposed to be like we say it every time, it's supposed to be fun. You're supposed to have a good time.
Yeah. And it's like, competition, man. Like men like to compete. We like to compete.
My winning percentage as a manager isn't the greatest.
But you always shake hands.
But I always shake hands, even when we get fucking whopped. You know what I mean? Like molly whopped. Like it's just like
and you're notorious for dapping up.
Yeah,
you know.
Like I'll say what's up to everybody. Like
basically,
yeah.
Even me, if I don't like somebody, bro, like I'll still be like, I still might dap them up just to make a point.
Yeah,
you know. But if you're not shaking hands simply because you lost, then that's a bitch move. I don't like it.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of that shit. So clean it the fuck up.
I don't think anybody's a fan of it.
Fools that do that gotta clean it up.
And then if you enable that type of behavior too, it's like you gotta also reflect on it, because it's like, why are we like this upset? Like, did somebody say something? Somebody could say something mad and sensitive or something crazy, and then like you may have only heard it or something like that, but like address it. Mm-hmm. Like, right? But people don't do that. They just ignore it and then they get mad, and then you look like a punk. So if you have something to get off your chest, like just say it. And if not, and you're just being upset, like, dog, it's Sunday baseball. Mm-hmm. There's gonna always be next Sunday and the Sunday after that, as long as God willing, right? As long as you make it there. Yeah, it's just one of those things. So like, I think you just got to take a lot of shit with like. I know there's a lot of hurt egos out there sometimes because maybe you lose to a team that you shouldn't lose to, but that's the game, dog. Like,
that's it. That's it.
Baseball's a fickle one. And then, Chris, we did talk about LTD. We think you could clean some things up. And this is just homie to homie. Like, there's things that you kind of left on the teams that should have been your responsibility. And I know it's your first one, so we're not going to be too harsh on you. And we're not going to fucking shit on you because even NABA and MSBO fuck up shit like all the time.
Oh, God, yeah.
So, like,
you remember the whole fiasco for the
lights and shit?
The lights and then the Beat the Heat with
Jimmy Johnson.
The whole Jimmy
and shout
Johnson.
out to Jimmy Johnson. He's hella cool.
Jimmy Johnson's cool as fuck, bro.
Yeah, so it's funny as fuck.
Like, because now I feel bad about that. I'm just like, man, we shouldn't have done that.
Shout out to that fool, too, because he got the game-winning hit today for his game.
He did. That's right, yeah.
So...
But yeah, he also made a Jim Edmonds catch.
Oh, during the Labor Day?
In Labor Day tournament, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I got upset at because the umpire was asking the hitter that, like, if they caught it. I'm like, why are you asking him for it? Like, but no, yeah, I think if we're going to talk on some real shit.
Constructive criticism?
Yeah, it's constructive. All it is constructive. Like, there's certain things you could have done better. There's certain things that are out of your control. And then also, like, I heard that there was some issues with, like, the umpiring. I know we had an issue the first day because they had like a kid out there like trying to learn the ropes. Yeah. And I think...
Oh, that's right. We didn't talk about that.
I think in a Moneyball tournament, like I understand that people are trying to get people like work and like make sure that
probably not the best setting for for some training.
Especially a bunch of adult men that chirp.
That are money hungry.
That are like they're playing for money. Yeah. And you have a kid out there, it's probably not the best environment. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like to learn. And then also, like, I heard some other comments and stuff like that. Like, I think the rosters are the rosters. And, like, if you don't submit, like, anything, like, if you submit something after the fact, the cutoff's the cutoff. And I think there's a couple issues with that, especially during one of our games. And I think there was a couple, like, in one of the other games or, like, throughout the tournament. It's fine. It's a part of it. People are going to try to, like, sneak some shit in there. Mm-hmm. It happens. No big deal. Yeah. But, like, you got to nip it in the butt sooner. He did well in one, and then in the other, like I said, you can refine it a little bit. Right. And try to clean it up. It just depends on how invested you are. Right. If you really want this thing to work, either you're going to take the constructive criticism for what it is, or you're going to get upset and then keep doing the shit you're doing. You're not going to last long.
You'll be like, fuck the podcast, guys.
But no, that's like my opinion on it. I think it's like if you want longevity in this,
Yeah.
you got to clean it up, and then you got to take it down when like you fuck up. Like if you fuck up, you fuck up.
Yeah.
And I think Chris did a good job of that. But yeah, like any other tournament, dog, there's always gonna be room for error and like shit you just fuck up for whatever reason.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, you know, ultimately, I kind of agree with you on a lot of, you know, those points. But yeah, I think my biggest thing is just if you're gonna set a certain roster rule, then enforce it.
Yeah,
enforce it
and do it a little bit cleaner. Just like IDs, like California IDs, everybody has one, and if somebody doesn't, then
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, like that's on you.
Yeah,
I mean?
Show me some ID.
Give me a passport. Do something.
Show me
your Instagram.
Show me a work badge.
Like show me something.
Yeah,
library card.
A library card would work.
Yeah, but it's just like
show me a Costco card.
Yeah, like something. Like you know what I mean, but it's like I said, there's like it's his first one.
Yeah, and
then you pick the weekend where like a lot of these dudes that are like mad serious about this. It's like a week or a few weeks before Arizona.
Yeah.
So some people have like their nest egg or whatever you want to say, like however way you want to phrase it, but they are invested in Arizona more than this because I think a couple people called it a mom and pop tournament, and that's what it is.
That's right. Somebody did call it that.
I know people call it that, but that technically is what it is. You're a small organization,
and you're starting out. Like you got to start
starting,
and they're just you got to start somewhere.
Yeah, and if people are gonna call you that, no duh, it's like grassroots. That's the way you have to look at it. Like you're just starting out, and now that there's 8 teams that went through it. Like, I think there's more positive than negative. So I think, like, you can build off of this. And now it gives people more reassurance that you're just not out here trying to cook the books.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's just, like, one of those things.
Yeah, I think you hit it right on the head. It's like, it's not just a money grab. It's something that's trying to be long term. Yeah. You know, I want to know when the next one is.
Yeah.
I don't know whether we play in it or not. It's TBD.
If we played in it, I won't take a team this time. I'll just probably play with somebody if they'll have me.
Yeah.
But other than that.
Yeah, for me, it kind of just depends on when it is. You know, do I want to deal with any of the headaches during the holidays? I'm not entirely sure yet. I don't know.
I think depending on where we're at, too, because we have so many people, like, rotating in and out of the squads. And then we technically have 2 teams that we usually take. One hasn't been revived, but it's the Moneyball Gators.
Yeah.
And then guys on our team have...
Yeah, it just depends. It depends which route we want to go. Because there's a lot of guys that we had on our squad that play on other teams.
Yeah.
You know, like, do their teams want to jump in on the action? Like, it gets
complicated, and then the conflicts happen where, like, people think you're stealing people, and I'm like, no, we had already talked about this before.
Yeah.
So we didn't steal them, but if you guys are going to play in it and you want to take them back, go for it.
Yeah, it's like, that's one thing I don't like. I don't intentionally poach guys.
Yeah.
But if somebody wants to play with us, like, I'll ask, or I'll go through their manager of their, like, Sunday squad or their tournament squad or whatever. Like, hey, I'm interested in this guy. Are you guys playing? You know, so. No, but I keep it like in our area. I don't reach out.
Yeah.
You know.
For the most part, it's too unstable too, because it's like sometimes, like, for example, like,
for sure,
like Gus, right? He was just something that fell into our lap.
Right.
Because Mikey knew him. But if Mikey didn't know him, like, how the fuck were we going to know about the Gus?
Exactly.
Because we know about him. We know, like, he plays on a team somewhere.
Right.
But, like, there was nobody to vouch for him. So, like, like if we would have found him, we would have posted something like on the story, like, hey, anybody interested in playing? He would have said, yeah, I am.
I'll never do that, by the way.
Yeah. I'd rather just...
I get told all the time, like, why don't you use the podcast to recruit players? Nah. It's too. I gotta keep them separate. You know, gotta keep them separate.
No, yeah,
like, I just
definitely.
It's part of my.
There's just too much crossover and some bullshit, and then like
too much crossover. For sure.
I think people rely on the pod to be like, oh well, you know, like they're gonna talk about me on the pod, or I don't know if that's the case, but I feel like people think there's more to the pod than there is, and I'm telling you, there are no perks or benefits to this shit. This is really like...
I literally beg Frank for his time, and legit, I beg Jesse for his time.
This is a passion project. Like, I tell people all the time, I'm like...
Please, bro, please. Like, that's what I'm doing.
It's a passion project. You like to do it, and you do it for, like, whatever. You don't do it for any monetary gain at all.
Shit, if I did it for any monetary gain, I would be down to put $5,000 on the table on a game.
To be honest,
and that is not the fucking
sometimes we
case.
fuck around and we goof around and be like, man, we should put this shit behind a paywall and make people pay like $1.
I know, imagine.
Yeah,
$100 a week. You know?
Easy.
Yeah, but I'm.
But that's what I'm saying. We could do that.
But
we might lose listeners.
Fuck those fools.
Like followers or people who listen to the pod. We might lose them that way. But at the same time, it's like,
I pay for this shit. Like,
well, not. I think we're worth $1 like per episode.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
For sure. Shit. Tell me, you guys.
Bro, $1 for 3 hours? You shitting me?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah. And even then, we went too fucking long. I didn't want to go this crazy.
I didn't either, bro. I didn't either. Yeah, we're.
I think this is where we wrap it up.
This is where we wrap it up. So, in a nutshell, Arizona, it's tournament season, the 25s. Hopefully, we can get to that in the next, like, midweek. If we can. If we can, then yes. If not, then we'll do our best.
I think this is what happens when we have to take these long ass breaks sometimes. It's like there's so much information or things that people want to talk about. Like, and we did want to cover the Labor Day tournament because we just want to be clear where we're at. Like,
1,000%, man. I think that was something that was on my mind for a little bit.
Nah, and I think it's just like, and just to wrap it up and to give a summary, it's just like we're not pressed about none of this shit.
Not at all.
Because if we were, we wouldn't do this shit anymore.
Yeah, I would just be like, hey, dude, I'm done. That's a wrap.
Yeah, fuck all this shit. These fools broke my spirit.
And then they could be like, yeah, we ended those fools.
Right?
No, like, ain't happening.
Legitimately, like, this is a passion project. If we decide to stop doing it or you decide to stop doing it, like.
Yeah, I guess it's ultimately up to me.
Yeah, it's not up to me. Like, I help out. That's about it. Like, that's my, like, extent. Like, the way I buy
you beer. I buy you beers and stuff.
Yeah, so it's like one of those things where I'm just kind of like.
It's like fixing someone's car for a case of beer.
Yeah, pretty much. Like when you used to help your homies or your brother or something, you just be like, "Food, just give me like, buy me food,
or help me move out, bro." And
like, like my dad used to be like, "Hey Frank, can you come help me out with my car or something? There's something going on with it. Can you change out this?" And he'd be like, "I'll buy you some food."
Fuck yeah!
I'll be like, "Fuck it, I got you."
Yep. I mean, I'm over here yawning.
Yeah, but it's just funny, bro. Like, but yeah, I think. We look forward to doing the next one. Hopefully, we can do one midweek if time allows. And
if time allows, it'll be cool. Won't be too drunk, right?
Yeah, and it won't be like too long either because it'll just probably be 25 preview, and we might have a special guest. We don't know yet.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. TBD. Yeah, man. But hey, man, I guess that's it. You know, Frank, thank you
for sure
for your time as always. I like to always thank you guys for your time, for your very well thought out opinions. And, you know,
I try to be. Some of it's kind of like rambling though.
Yeah, not necessarily.
At least sometimes it feels that way though. I don't know how like concise it can be. It could probably be better if I just sat there and actually mapped it out, but I'm not gonna do all that.
I mean, on top of we bullshitted for 30 minutes.
I'd rather like it raw. Pause.
God damn, that's what she said. But yeah, man. Looking forward to Arizona. We're gonna ball out, have some fun. Basically, just play ball, man. Let's play ball. Let's have some fun. Get away from all the bullshit going on in the world. Stop thinking about this bullshit. Stop angering yourself with shit you have absolutely no control over.
Yeah,
because ultimately that's the world we live in, man.
Yeah, for sure.
We like to side on certain things, and we want to be right, not wrong about this, that, or the other.
About everything, pretty much.
Who gives a fuck, man? Enjoy your fucking life, because our days are numbered here. So
yeah, for sure.
Just be happy. Just be happy and enjoy what's in front of you. Right, Frankie?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Ultimately, we all get to play baseball every week, sometimes twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week.
Shit.
So just do that shit. Enjoy it. Have fun with your family.
Gang.
And don't forget your motherfucking umpire fees. Frank, how much are they?
$5.
$5! All right, let's get the fuck out of here. We'll catch you guys on episode 239.
Peace.